Hey, hello everyone. Welcome to Table Moments Live. You're seeing me in high definition, I think. You should. Let's test. I just upgraded the equipment. I got this little thing called a cam link. It it basically turns my camera into a webcam and it's a direct feed now, so audio should be decent, but even better, the video quality should be much better. Let's see what it looks like. It looks better. It looks better. I think we're gonna stick with it. Kind of cool. I might have to adjust the white balance and stuff, but man, looking crispy. That's good. That's good. Upgraded for sure. Let's check Twitch just to make sure we're good here. Yeah, let's go. Um, I guess I can. I don't care to adjust things. It'll be fine. Okay, welcome to Table Moments Live. I'm your host and Captain Ayman. This is something we do every week where I live stream with you guys and we have conversations about anything and everything, just like the podcast. Also upgraded the podcast recently. Episode coming out with a Asa. I keep getting his name wrong, but he's a rapper, R&B type person, and we actually got a chance to talk on video through StreamYard, and that episode's coming out. I'm still working on the edit, but yeah, man, if you're interested in being on a podcast, hit me up, DM me on any of the social platforms I'm active on, YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, and we can get you on. But as usual, let's open this with some music. This one's already published. I've published it before, and it's a banger. So let's go. Let's make sure the volume's here. Doing this Kevin Samuels kind of thing. We're upgrading slowly. We're upgrading. Hey, that song is called "Be Together." Be together. I'm not very clever with this the names of the songs. I just choose whatever loop seems like the most active that represents the sort of vibe, and that's what I go with, and that's how I come up with the names for these things. But not that clever, but whatever. I just need a name, and I chose that. So as a banger, it's published actually under my artist name, I guess. I'm not going to tell you what it is because it'd be cool if you guys discover it on your own. I have this thing about like content because this isn't the only social media account I have. Obviously, I'm active on multiple platforms, but as well as I also have different brands. One for a business page, which I haven't published in a while, but that one's over 1,000 followers across platforms, and the music page, which I was experimenting to see if it is possible to grow music using. The idea was like using movie clips and making music videos about from heavy dialogue scenes, and then just playing these instrumentals in the background. And it's an interesting take. I don't know if it could work, but I'm trying. So we'll see. We'll see if I can pull that off. But yeah, this week I published a couple of videos. Not a lot this week. This week's been setting up the release or the launch of my first product. It's these. All right, try to guess what these are. Yeah, try to guess what these are. What is this? What does it sound like? For those of you, try to guess what that is. And I actually use it every day. I use it. This is my version. This is a prototype actually, and then this is the final version. On these ones, the logo I think fits better. Oh, look at that. That's so clean. And then we got 5 colors. Where's the blue? In the back, there it is. Boom. These are wallets. This is a wallet. It's mine. Yeah, it's cool. Thin and light. I don't think you can find anything thinner than this on the market for the price point that I just listed at, which is basically $20 on the website, which you can find in the description below if you're interested. And if you buy it from the website, you get a little gift, a surprise and delight, which I'm not going to reveal. But if you've been watching the lives the last few weeks, you know what I would be including into this, which is, I think, a pretty cool thing. Maybe I'll bring it up later in the live, but that's coming. And that's what I've been working on this week. Otherwise, videos I posted this week include advice on engagement rings. Apparently there's all this drama on social media right now about like buying a ring from Pandora. Who cares? It doesn't matter. What matters is the stone, the quality of the stone, the weight of the stone, and the material, the metal in the ring. And so I do a breakdown on it, a light breakdown explaining what those are. And then posted another video, which might be doing numbers right now on Instagram, explaining the whole Jonathan Major situation, guilty verdict. There's some nuance there because it makes it sound really bad when you're convicted or when you're found guilty of something, when in reality, there's more to the story. There's more to the story and what the guilty verdict actually means versus what people think it means. So those are the videos I posted this week. Not a lot. I'm going to start posting more frequently now. Finally, like, stabilize my holiday situation, like traveling a lot. So now we can actually buckle down and get to work for 2024. The plan this year is to be the podcast beyond the couch. Essentially, we do all this stuff. People want to sit in front of microphones and cameras, and all they do is just talk. A lot of people have interesting things to say, like ex-NBA players. I think that's really fascinating because they give you the game from the inside that you never get to see because, the NBA is very careful about what is portrayed, and you never get to hear the drama that actually happens on the inside. So those podcasts are cool. I mean, obviously the Cat Williams stuff kind of broke the internet a little bit, but it was honestly refreshing for me. I really enjoyed the whole podcast. And I'm noticing like how a lot of podcasters aren't as interesting as the guests they bring on. And I don't want that to be true for this. I actually want to be interesting here too. So I actually want to do cool stuff. So this starts off, these live streams or the podcasts are conversations that lead to interesting ideas that then we take into the real world and try to make them bigger and realities actually. So like one idea, I actually talked about the wallet idea. I think I talked about the wallet idea, but I also talked about publishing a book, which I actually did. I actually have a book published related to the podcast. Maybe I should bring that book. I'll ask the people on TikTok if they actually want to see it. But I wrote a book of haikus. It was a joke that I came up with on the podcast, and I actually went and put together a manuscript, came up with a bunch of haikus, like 150 of them or something. And now it's a real book. Actually, let me go get it real quick. My bad. 1 second. Here we go. Hakuna Matata. Hakuna. Let's see. It's kind of bright. Hakuna Matata. I thought it was a funny name. Yeah, it's a book of. Oh, you can't see it, man. All right, I gotta adjust the exposure for next time. But yeah, it's a book of haikus, and even the cover shows there a book of haikus relating to life today, written as haikus. I wrote this book, and I know the name says Aymani, J80. It's a variation of my last name with the extra Y, and then I put Aymani because it's a poetry book, right? And so who would buy a poetry book written by a guy? So I changed it to a girl's name. But the funny thing is, in the author's description at the back, let's see if it's still there. I hope I put it in there. Yes. About the author, Aymani is a lover of simplicity and ease. They write their feelings and observations in accessible ways. So I use the they pronoun. So you don't know. But yeah, this is a book. You can actually buy this on Amazon. Hakuna Matata. The royalties on this are $10, whatever. I haven't promoted it yet, but whatever. I just think it's cool that it's out there and I'm technically a published author. Off of haikus, bro. And it's a cool cover and it looks really cool. It's just Google or Amazon Hakuna Matata and you can get this book too. If you'd like. It was intended to be a coffee table book. So some examples of poems in here. Let's see, private. She didn't mean it when she posted it online, but I still feel it. So that's a haiku. Cuddle season. Hold on to me tight. Please never let me go. Cuddles feel my soul. I'm really proud about this where I actually I have images for each of the haikus for each of these pages. And I put it there like, Ozark, the beginning title screen of Ozark. I did the same thing here. So I thought that was pretty cool. Baskin Robbins, 31 flavors, cookie dough to Rocky Road. I want vanilla. And came up with a lot of these too, like this one, IKEA, Adult Wonderland, a road of modern decor that ends with meatballs. I like that one. That's a good one. Let's see. Bumble, making the first move, empowering and scary. I bumble my words. So yeah, so there's a bunch of, it's just something intended to be a coffee table book. If you just want something to open, read, and then get a small chuckle out of it, you can. Right now, I think I listed it for $20. I think I'm going to drop it down to 15. No, you know what? I think I'm just going to leave it. Whatever. If you want to support, you support. I get $10 out of it, and it would be cool. The original idea for this book was I wanted to share haikus on social media, right? So I actually put together a social media account for this too. So it's haiku_gang on Instagram. It's also on Twitter and Facebook. But the idea being people can share haikus. And so I actually built a web app where people can submit their own haikus. And it'll automatically publish to all the socials for those, Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook. And so the idea being like when people submit their haikus, the best performing ones would then become part of a book. And any poem that made it into a book, they would get a piece of the royalty. And so it was essentially a way to put like money in your pockets. Obviously, cool idea. And it would have been awesome if I had clout when I came up with the idea. I didn't. This was like 2 years ago I came up with this idea. And I recently just published this like a couple months ago. And I had to come up with all the poems myself. But hopefully in the future, I can restart this and you guys can actually be a part of it. And any poem that makes it in here, you guys get a piece of the royalty. And yeah, I think it would be really cool to put money in your pockets, and then we have like versions or like volumes. So this is volume one, the original, all me, and then the future ones could be all you. And then you guys get to make money by writing poems. That's the idea. And so, yeah, that's a cool idea. And hopefully, it's something I can do now that I have a lot of clout. Just crossed 50,000 followers on Instagram. Very cool. But I was actually talking to my girl about this. How she tells me I come up with this story, this like come up story about, oh man, when I had 12 followers, no one was really supporting. Well, I mean, no one really was. I mean, I remember the first person who promoted the podcast without me asking was this stranger on Instagram, some white kid or whatever. He was like, "Yo," he posted on his stories. I was like, "Yo, thank you so much. You didn't have to do that." He was like, "No, thanks necessary. The content's good." And I was like, "Oh man, that was the first time I ever got some recognition from someone ever. Not even my family knew what this could be." But now here we are, 100,000 subscribers / followers across platforms. Actually crossing probably, if it's 50,000, 65, probably crossing 120,000 soon, within like the next week or something. TikTok is finally growing again. I think I'm not shadow banned anymore, so that's cool. But I mean, the plan is YouTube. YouTube is the next thing to conquer. Not that I've conquered any of the platforms. I mean, it's all just a number. It's like, can I consistently make content that people will share? I don't know if I've proven that out yet. On TikTok, I have, kind of. But on Instagram, not so much. I've only had it happen 3 times. So the goal 2024 is work on projects like the book, like the wallet, things that can make money to monetize the podcast, but also give you guys really good value. Because here's the thing, like these wallets, you're like, oh, why would you spend $20 for something like this? One, because it's handmade. These are literally laser cut. Like, here's what the template. These are sharp edges here. Let's see if it focuses. Give it a chance. How do streamers do this when they want to focus? There we go. Look at these clean lines. It's because I laser cut it. And then I fold, and then I fuse the edges here. I use an impulse sealer to actually get the edges. Let's see. Look at that. That's a fused edge. That's how I do that. And then, yeah, it's very thin. It's probably the thinnest wallet you can get on the market. And it's from me, little old me. And then also very cool that it has these things too. Like, let's see if we can focus here. Come on. Cool. I got the logo on there too. That's so cool. Even then, these logos are laser cut too. So there's a lot of craftsmanship that goes into this. And I know it works because I use it every day. So this is my daily, and I carry, and 6 cards in here. I'm marketing it for 6. If you use it long enough, it'll stretch out, and you can use up to 8. But I'm going to stick with 6. 6 is enough for me. And $20 with free shipping. And $20 might seem too expensive to some of you guys, which I don't think it's that expensive for a wallet. If you look at some of my competitors, whose wallets, literally, there's another one on the market. Cost $57. Yeah. And I was like, oh no. Oh no. No. Do I look like someone who's going to pay $57 for a wallet? A fabric wallet? This is ripstop material, which is, I think, tougher than the $57 one. That's on Amazon by a company, which I will not name. But yeah, that's my competition, and I'm giving it to you for nearly a third of the price. And it comes with a little special gift if you buy it from the website, which I think is pretty cool. It's pretty cool. I found a plug for this nice gift that I could include. It does increase the cost of the thing significantly, but I think it's worth it because you guys are special, and you can put it in the order, whatever. Obviously, I still have to upgrade. Man, my pictures suck on the website, whatever. I wonder if I could show it to you guys. That'd be interesting. Let me see if I've never done that before, but let's see. Present. Do I want to share my screen? Okay, let's try it. Okay, I gotta open system settings. That sucks. Okay, cool. Let's use my password. Cool. Oh no, later. I'm not gonna quit and reopen. You crazy? Do I look like? Let's see which one I want to do. This one here. Share. Cool. Ah, see, this is the website. Okay. So this is the website here. Obviously, I got to work on the branding and the colors and all that stuff. But welcome to Table Moment Shop. This is the shop. Yeah. So this is the clear fold that I originally was selling. That I was violating Virgil Abloh's 3% rule with this design. Not only is it thin, which is different from most wallets, it's also clear, which is more than 3% different than what most people would expect for a wallet. So a lot of people didn't get it. Although I did get 5 orders, which I'll be sending them. The people who ordered this clear wallet, I'll be sending them the wallet that I just made. These Ripstar wallets for free. I still have their addresses, so I'll just DM them and see which colors they want. But essentially, I only have one product here. I might turn this into like a single product page because I only have one product right now. And you click that, and boom, now you got this. I wonder if you can enlarge. Yeah, cool. I gotta like fix the images or whatever, and I don't like the background of these, but whatever. I figured I wanted to put images up now so you guys can order them, and you guys can give me feedback on the website and the shopping experience essentially. But yeah, this is what we got. And we got cards here, 6 cards. Oh, you can just scroll. Nice. And then some cash here. I'm saying 12 bills. You should be able to carry 12 bills. Is probably the max, but as you use it more and more, it stretches to how you use it, which is a cool thing because it's a flexible, it's a adaptive fabric. It's ripstop and it's a weave, so it'll stretch and contort as you use it in the way you use it. So if you only put 2 cards on one side, 3 cards on the other side, then it'll just adapt to that. And then yeah, very thin and cool. Let's see, are there other photos here? Ooh, colors. Yeah, that's cool. So we got 5 colors, and I gave them interesting names. So if you're interested, and these are the dimensions, yeah. And then, yeah, that's it. It's just a wallet. And the cool thing is, let's see, if you add to cart, let's do one wallet. Check out. That was a mistake. Now you guys know where I live. Oh no, actually it's a forwarding address, so whatever. But yeah, this is the wallet, and you can find this in the description. So cool, yeah. Cool, so that's that. Can you make each color a separate product and maybe sell the clear ones for anyone interested? Personal info on the internet now. Yeah, that's the thing. It's the forwarding address, so it's just gonna take them to. Yeah, no one. People can send me stuff, so that's kind of cool, but it's not gonna go to my address. Don't worry about it, Slim Booty Judy. It's just gonna go to a corporate park. I've been to that place, so it's just gonna be weird. And maybe sell the clear ones. All right, she says, can you make each color a separate product? It is, I guess, yeah. Would that make sense to make them a separate product? Because it's all essentially the same product. It's just different colors. Maybe I can include pictures for the other colors specifically. I'll see if Shopify lets you do that. And yeah, like this was just a quick running gun photo shoot. I didn't put that much effort into it. I definitely want to like do it better. But I think, people have been waiting for this for a long time. So I just wanted to get it out here. So yeah, wallet's there, cool. And yeah, let's get the people on TikTok joining this live. I'm a little late today because I was trying to get and it's Tamo, TAMO.TV. You can find it there. So we'll see. And free shipping. I've incorporated, and the interesting thing is I've done a spreadsheet for the cost and everything. So we can even talk about e-commerce if you guys have questions, or if you have any questions regarding e-commerce and like how this could work if you're interested in selling stuff to people. This isn't dropship. This is like I'm actually manufacturing it, but just doing the math on this stuff, no wonder it's hard to sell things at $20 when you're a consumer product online, because the math just don't math. unless you have some advantage in some way. And I do, having an audience already, so I can target them, and my cost of customer acquisition is going to be far lower than someone like yourselves maybe, who has no experience on social media, who's never had to put together something that people will share. You're going to have to earn every view, and it's going to be really expensive because you don't have brand or name recognition. But even then, I'm looking at the it's not the actual cost of goods that's the problem, it's the cost of customer acquisition. So we can talk about the spreadsheets if you guys are interested. I don't know how it's going to work in practice. A lot of these are assumptions, like labor costs. Let's see. Yeah, there's some assumptions here. Plus, I am making it a little more expensive by adding an extra gift with this. But hello, sorry for bothering you. I want to offer promotion to your channel viewers, followers. The price is lower than any competitor. The quality is guaranteed. Flexible and convenient order management, chat panel, everything in your hands. Turn it on, off. Nah, I'm good. I like doing things the hard way. I like growing naturally, and if it means I gotta grind it out, speaking to myself on camera, I'll do it that way. Sorry, Brody, but it's just who I am. But let's get the guys on TikTok. What's going on here? Okay, let me make sure this is right. Device camera. Let's go live. Is it like this? Hello. Hello, everyone. Welcome to Table Moments Live. Welcome. This shadow here is bothering me. I don't know where it's coming from. I think it's coming from the phone. Whatever. How do I look though, Slim Booty? How do I look on camera right now? Is it clean? Is it fresh? Or is there much to be desired? Because on StreamYard, it looks super clean, but I don't know what it looks like on YouTube. Great. All right, cool. How's my sound? Hey, everyone. Welcome TikTok, Table Moments Live. I'm your host and captain, Ayman. This is the podcast about anything and everything. Got a lot going on. I'm all over the place here. But, yeah, just updates. We got some updates, but how's everyone doing? Hello, Linda Boa. What's up? David, how's it going? Emaliana? I don't know. Much better than the video when you and AK were freezing your... I'm not sure which one. Freezing? I don't remember that. Oh, okay. Yeah. That's an old episode of After Moments. I had a glow up too? What does that mean? What? How did I have a glow up? Everyone, how's it going? Welcome to Table Moments Live. Those of you new here, this is a podcast about anything and everything. We don't do debate topics here. We can have discussions, but we're not going to be yelling at each other. We don't do that here. Although yelling can be fun. That's in my past life since I found Jesus. Is it okay to joke about God? Is it okay? I hope so. Share your screen, they will agree. I don't know what you mean, share my screen. You're a zaddy now? Oh man, I'm gonna put that on screen. Thank you. Whoever you are, Slim Booty Judy. I'm a zaddy now. Hey Lauren, what's up? How's it going? I'm streaming on YouTube and Twitch at the same time. So if you guys want better quality video, I'm on YouTube. Just search Table Moments Podcast, or I'm also on Twitch. I don't know what the Twitch stream looks like, but show those old videos. Yeah, maybe we could have a watch party of my old videos. Yo, I could react to my old videos. Yo, that would be hilarious. You know, I don't like reactors because I think it's a lazy way of making content. Just like, oh, let me watch this guy in the corner. Just like say something profound or important or insightful or catch your attention and then keep it. And then I'm just like, interesting oh my God, I can't stand it. It's just like, now you even have mainstream commentators do this exact stuff with reactions. Have you seen Ben Shapiro? Oh my God. No, they're doing reactions. Am I letting people on? I only let people on. I would let certain people on who've been on the podcast before. So Jose, if you're watching, if he ever enters, he can come on and we can have a discussion. I think it'd be pretty cool. I would have to like ruin the audio right now is coming through this Rode mic go. But no, I'm not letting strangers on, Melissa. Although I appreciate the interest. But if you want to come on the podcast, let me know. Wild Manny 13. Hey, how's it going, man? How's it going? Nice to see you here again. Old videos. You were talking about talcum powder on scrotums. TMI a little bit. Yeah. No. Yeah, you'd like to? Yeah, DM me. And you can come on the podcast. We can even do a video podcast, so you can. I'll edit it. I'll publish it, and then I'll even make short form clips that you can use on your socials too, if you're interested. And what's your thing though, Melissa? Is there something you would like to talk about, or are you just one of those? I mean, you have 13.4 thousand followers, so I feel like you make content. You have to make content. How's everyone doing on this Sunday night, though? How's everyone doing? Like, should we argue about... What are people on TikTok arguing about? Obviously, you have the people who keep talking about Trump. Boring. I mean, it's not relevant yet. People are talking about tunnels. I don't know. I don't want to mention it because, they're redacted, Play four-wheeler? I don't know what you mean. I don't, LOL, but I did social work for years, so I have topics for days. Ooh, I bet you have stories. Social work, man. I knew someone who used to work in social work, and it's like, man, that's a tough job. That's a tough job because, like, the under Brooklyn. Yeah, the tunnels under Brooklyn. Am I Ethiopian? Very close. Culturally Eritrean. Culturally Eritrean. But I guess that's the same thing to most people who aren't even familiar with the little country. Is the North Sea actually as treacherous as the TikTok complications make out to be? I have no clue what you're talking about. I don't know much about seas. I'm black. People be arguing over anything at this point. Yeah, honestly, I find it incredibly stupid. I find it incredibly stupid. Because it's like, I know what... Here's the thing. You guys don't know. I'm on this side of the camera, and I can tell you, these people are just clout chasing. They're grifting off of anything they can. Because I don't think they could come up with anything original to talk about or say or be entertaining on a live. So they're like, you know what? Let me use the public as the entertainment. Same thing as the people who use the TikTok lives as a dating show. A dating show? Come on. It's like you just bring two people on and expect them to be the entertainment for everyone. And it's just like, it's lazy. It's lazy. So that's how I feel about it. Content creators are so lazy these days. The people on YouTube are like on a whole other level with like production and stuff, which I want to get to one day. Not necessarily to the point where I gotta like buy these like fancy cinema cameras or anything, but to the point where I can actually make narratives and stuff. I do smaller stuff on Instagram, but nothing on the level of YouTube. I want to get there and actually do interesting stuff and actually point out some things people either don't know or should know. Man, it would be really cool. Let's see. Okay. Nice. Yeah. Compilations. Yeah. Hell no. What's this? Jose? Yo. What's up, man? What's up? That beard trim lasted 2.5 days, basically. Yeah. I know. I gotta do it again. I gotta do it again. Muhammad Ali's back. What's up, man? What's up, everyone? It's nice to see the crew back together. Let's see. Ask her how she feels about corporal punishment. Ooh, that's a good question. Melissa, how do you feel about corporal punishment? I'm sure you had to deal with that a lot in social work. I'm back from last time. Yeah, I remember. TJ Watt, best player in the NFL. I don't watch football, man. So I'm going to take you on your word trap. TJ Watt. What about Aaron Rodgers? Does he play? I like Aaron Rodgers' energy. Anyone have a problem with Aaron Rodgers? The one person who's like decent, who's willing to be honest and about things and, say the things that we're all thinking, but everyone else is too afraid to say. So, yeah, interesting. I have a couple of topics prepared for this week, but otherwise, let me know if there's anything on your minds. Talked about engagement rings. I posted that video yesterday, and then Jonathan Majors. Any opinions on Jonathan Majors and the verdict? Here's the thing. The reason why I have an opinion on this is because I was a foreman of a jury in the state of New York, the same place that he got the guilty verdict. And it is scary to be in the jury room and see how dismissive people are of making a judgment on someone's life. You know, innocent until proven guilty is a nice idea that a lot of people don't actually share. And it's scary to think that that could be you. And so I was the foreman of this quadruple homicide. And if you guys want details, I can give you some. I'm not going to give you any names or specific details, but I can give you the case as it was. And yeah, it was just a wild experience. And then seeing how people just wanted an excuse to leave. They just wanted to end deliberations as soon as possible. And they're willing to negotiate. It's like, well, if you go guilty here, or we'll go not guilty here and all this stuff. And it's just like, this is a dude's life we're dealing with. And yet people don't care. People don't care. They just want to get out of jury duty. And I was just like, yo, you know what? The idea that, people want to serve their civic duties it's a false assumption. In reality, you're going to get, I don't know. Do you like WWE? No. I didn't know. Here's the thing. I never liked it growing up either because I always thought it was just fake entertainment because obviously it's all acting and scripted and the outcomes are predetermined. But if you think about the average TV show being the same thing, except with like nicer cameras, actual script writing and all that, it's essentially just the same thing. So, you like WWE, that's on you. It's not my kind of entertainment, but you have every right to like what you like. So I hope you enjoy it, Spudster. The Coretta comments still make me cringe a bit. Is it when he was... wait. Is it the recorded phone call or audio of... if you guys don't know, Jonathan Majors, apparently he was recorded at some point saying... Basically hyping himself up. He's like, do you understand what I'm doing out here? I'm like on the level of Martin Luther King. Like I'm representing my community. And I need someone like Coretta. He said that. Honestly, he ain't wrong. Come on, let's be honest here. The guy was the face of Black Hollywood or the black male role for like a minute. Okay, this guy was in every major movie. He was in Creed. He was in the Marvels. I don't know if you can get any bigger than that simultaneously at one time. Yeah, he is repping, and he, as Cat Williams says, he has heavy black features, okay? So he's selling that to the world, okay? So yeah, you need someone to hold you down, someone you can rely on when you're like conquering the world. And so now it's a private conversation, so it's kind of messed up that it became public, but whatever. Speaking of WWE, Undertaker turned to Christ. Oh, okay. Good for him. And the audio and the interview. Yeah, I don't know. I watched the interview, at least a couple of them. The ABC, I think it was the ABC interview. I don't know. Here's the thing. The video I posted on Instagram, people are like, oh, clearly he's lying or whatever. I'm just like, why do people think they're good lie detectors? Like, that's the funny thing, because like when I was the juror of this quadruple homicide, the guy actually elected the defendant or the defendant actually elected to testify. He actually gave his account of the story and what happened during this altercation or whatever. He didn't say anything to implicate him in any way, and he didn't contradict the evidence in any way or anything like that. He just gave his side of the story, whatever. And but then you go into the jury room, everyone's like, oh man, before he testified, I could have gone not guilty, but as soon as he testified, now he must be guilty. I'm like, what? How? And it's like, what? Everyone thinks they're a lie detector, and then it's just like, all right, clearly you can tell people's biases. He was a black dude, so it's just like, man, people see what they want to see, okay? Joe Navarro, Everybody is Saying, is a book. Every body, as in like the human body, is saying. It's a book on body language and stuff. Everyone thinks they understand body language, or at least they're good at reading it, or they can tell lie. They can tell when someone's lying. No, you can't. No, you can't. Because the first rule about lie detection is understanding what their baseline looks like. You don't know what his baseline looks like, so you don't know if that's just his mannerisms, how he normally is. You then compare their baseline to variations when they're being shifty or even acting different from that baseline. And that doesn't necessarily mean that they're lying either. You have to pay attention to even more signs, and then you have to do a bunch of testing. That's how you figure out if someone's actually lying to you. And then especially, finally, the worst part about it is it's edited video. You don't know how long that interview went. Like, it could have been hours. I imagine it was hours because it takes a lot of time to set up only to like record it for 30 minutes, 45 minutes. Nah, it's probably like a couple hours long, the interview, and they chose certain spots. So imagine at the beginning of the interview, you're fresh, you're on your toes, you're ready to respond. And then as time goes on, it wears you out. But, you know, the reporter's been doing this her whole life. That's her whole career. But Jonathan Majors, this is not, yeah, he gets interviewed for movies and stuff, but not at this point where you're like trying to fight for your reputation and then having to be afraid of saying the wrong thing. And so it's like, and then they can cut it up to make it seem however they want. And I know this personally because I edit videos. So it's just like people think I don't know, it's just wild. This is wild. Everyone thinks they're good lie detectors when in reality, no. The best liars are the ones who believe their own lies, okay? And he didn't seem like someone, honestly, just based on the allegations and the charges and the videos, they got him on recklessness, okay? They got him on recklessness. It's essentially, would a reasonable person have acted in the way he did and caused harm to someone? The jury decided that no, a reasonable person wouldn't, and so that's how they got to the guilty verdict. But I don't know, it's just really messed up to see this happen publicly. And then, I don't know, it's like, I don't know, when people talk about criminal justice, this is what people should be talking about, you know? The cops and all that, whatever, cool, yeah. But when it comes to this stuff, the prosecution choosing to bring charges forward that they could have done to her too and chose not to. They chose not to. And so it's like, all right, so they clearly have a gender bias here because he has injuries, but they never admitted it because why? Why? Because it's against him, not her. So you realize the system is kind of rigged against dudes, black dudes specifically, but I mean, dudes in general. And this is the point I was trying to make with this. Like, eventually, I think I did post a video explaining, like, innocent until proven guilty is a nice idea that only women and children have. Like, dudes, in the age of the internet where lies travel across the internet before the truth can get up, you are guilty until you're proven innocent. Like, even with the Johnny Depp, Amber Heard stuff, it wasn't a criminal case, which is why he didn't have to worry about charges, but he was worried about defamation, which is his reputation. He was literally fighting for his reputation. That's crazy. And I don't think this is something you women could ever understand. Like, to be falsely accused of something. That is not something that enters your head, an idea. Like, for instance, a guy could never understand what it's like to be vulnerable in the middle of the night while he's walking outside, you know? I'm sure, guys, correct me. Are you ever afraid to go for a walk at night? It doesn't even have to be the middle of the night, like 8 p.m., 9 p.m. Are you ever afraid? I've never been. I go for long walks in the middle of the night, 2 a.m., 1 a.m. Never afraid. Never afraid. But we as men will never understand the vulnerability that women can find themselves in, which is why you guys wear these lenses of like caution everywhere. And so when you see Jonathan Majors, you're like, oh man, you know, he plays a villain on TV, so that doesn't help him, the association. And then he looks like an aggressive dude. That's foolish. What's foolish? Going for long walks at night, or the generalization I'm making right now? Oh yes, we do. Our reputations get destroyed in a millisecond. Not to the point where people call you a criminal. Okay? Like, that doesn't happen. That's way worse. No, like, that's way worse. It's way worse to be called a criminal than it is for women to think you're loose with your, you know? It's way worse, way worse. Being called a criminal and then being portrayed as that means you can never get a job anywhere, or at least any decent job. You're kind of screwed. And the internet's like forever too. So now you see Jonathan Majors in this situation. Amber Heard can still get acting roles, no problem. Okay, like even what's her name? What was that lady who was accused of killing her kid, and then she fled to Italy or something, or she fled here from Italy? What was her name? Do you guys know who I'm talking about? And the support she had. Come on, come on. You can't say it. You can't say it's the same, but it can into a safety issue for us. I'm not sure what you mean by that. I can see safety being a big thing. Yeah, Casey. There you go, Casey Anthony. That's a crazy story. Imagine if it were a dude being accused of all the things she was accused of. Let me look it up. Oh, my bad. Casey Anthony accusations. Let's see. Casey. Let's see. No. Now it's talking about her father. That's weird. Was it Casey Anthony? Yeah, it was Casey Anthony. Why am I not being a... What? Oh, yeah. Let's see. Arrest. Indicted. First degree murder. Aggravated child abuse. Aggravated manslaughter of a child. And 4 counts of providing false information to the police. Come on. Come on. If it were a dude with those accusations, do you think he would have had the benefit of the doubt? Come on. Come on. Like... Yeah, no, I'm not buying it. I'm not buying it at all. You know, there's a rule. I can't even say it because it's gonna get the live ban. But there's a rule in that guys, like, women can get away with a lot, or at least they have the presumption of innocence, which is a pretty big advantage. You know, there are some downsides to being a woman for sure. Safety is a big thing. You get hit on all the time, like by dudes you're not attracted to. Beauty standards that are hard to keep up, largely driven by other women and magazines. The keeping up with the Joneses that happens, especially with social media, constantly manipulating you. Get it. There's a lot of vulnerabilities you got to deal with, but man, you guys got some really nice privileges too. Some really nice ones that you won't know until you have to use it. And so if you ever get accused of something criminal, like you even see how like teachers who get involved with students, like how they're treated. A female teacher with a male student versus a male teacher with a female student. It's crazy. You don't want to look into it because it's crazy. Oh my God. I don't even want to get into it. That's enough. Say it. Here we go. What? Oh yeah, you are a teacher. Oh yeah, I forgot. My bad. You are a teacher. How do you feel about that? Do they really have those rubber rooms? Come on, you know. Yeah, but whatever. We could talk about something else if you want, but yeah. So that's a Jonathan Majors one. We could talk about engagement rings instead if you'd rather. I think your lips are sealed. Smart, very smart. Let's talk about engagement rings. I think I don't know. How do you feel if a guy got you an engagement ring, and I don't know. Like, does it just need to look good, or does the price of it matter? I don't think the price matters at all, because in this video that I posted, I was explaining how engagement rings are the composition of engagement rings. Obviously, you have the diamond, which is, I don't know, it's kind of a boring stone, but it's traditional. And then you have the metal itself and how those are valued. And I explain the size of the stone, that's the carat, cut, clarity, and stuff like that. And how carat with a C is the measure of the weight of the stone. And then I also explain like the different carats for gold. That's with a K, carat with a K. And that's gold composition as a fractional amount. So 14 karat gold is 14 sections or 14 fractions of 24 gold, which is essentially 60% gold. 18 karat is 18 fractions of 24, and 24 karat gold is basically pure gold, 24 fractions out of 24. and that's the how gold works. And so really you can look up what the going prices for a stone at a certain weight, certain cut, certain clarity, whether you go natural or synthetic, which synthetic is chemically the same as a natural diamond, except without the conflict or the risk of that. And then gold is the price of gold. You can look that up. And so if you know it's 14 karat gold, then you know it's like 58% gold. So you can figure out what the cost of the weight of the ring would be. And so you can get the price range of what the ring should be. And then you could probably add a markup of like 50 to 100% for like the design of the ring, the handling of the ring, the manufacturing of the ring. And so that should be the ballpark. And then anything outside of that is probably brand that you're paying for. And so like, yeah, that's how the ring works. And so I was explaining that. And that's how I ended up picking the ring for my girl. I found a direct-to-consumer vendor. I actually thought about building the ring myself, and then realized like after buying the stone myself, buying the gold myself, it would have I wouldn't be paying that much more buying it directly from this direct-to-consumer vendor than going through all the effort of actually building the ring myself. So it would have been cool, but they had some pretty cool designs, so I just went with one of those. Surprisingly affordable too. Oh yeah, I also, to your point here, it would need to look nice to me. I make a point in the video explaining like it's not about the size of the stone, it's about how it looks on her hand. It has to look good on your hand. So if you have very petite and slender fingers, having a giant stone just looks comically large. And so it's like, be strategic about it. If her hands are big knuckled, if her hands are big knuckled, then you probably want to have a bigger stone to match the proportions of her fingers. Through the Wire, is that that's a Kanye reference, right? Holy moly, that's a funny name. But at the rate things are going, I'd be lucky just to get a text back. Dang, is it really that bad out here, Creed? Price doesn't matter to me. Good for you. Maggie French. Singer, songwriter, wife to Stu, adopted 6 kids. Whoa, how's the adoption process? That might be in my future one day. That might be interesting. But man, you can't even get a text back? Ugh. What are you doing wrong? No, I'm sure you're nice. I'm sure you're nice. Or maybe you just can't stand the dudes that you've been dating because, I don't know, I hear it's hard out here. And have you considered, yeah, I'm just playing. I'm just playing. Have you considered Instagram as a dating app? Apparently that's how people do it. They slide in DMs. All from foster care, roller coaster of a process. Yeah, I can imagine. Through foster care, that is really interesting. What got you into fostering kids? Is this just something, yeah, what got you into fostering kids? I was just thinking it might be funny if like a streamer had an IV in so they can go 24 hours without having to drink or interrupt the stream. But yeah, what's going on? What's going on? My IG is private because I have high school students. Yeah, yeah. Definitely you do not want, yeah, you got to be careful. A question for you, Maggie, from someone on YouTube asks, how much do you make from fostering kids? You get paid to foster kids? That's interesting. I guess the other option for these kids would be like an orphanage or something, or a group home. Invited to an info meeting. We were in the unique position of having 0 kids, so we could keep groups together. Oh, okay. Wow. Yeah, good for you. Wow. Lucky to have you too. Should I start a dating group for all the people who mess with the Table Moments energy, Creed? I can bring you guys together. There's plenty of guys out here. I attract black dudes. If you want, I can. I don't know. Would it be weird if I just sent your details? Yeah, I don't know. I've never seen at length what it looks like to be on the female side of a dating app. So I wonder if I can help with that a little bit. That'd be really interesting. Yeah, I think I can Because, like, here's the thing. I bet you it's so easy to set up dates on your side. I bet you it's so easy. You just got to be a little forward, which probably you're not comfortable doing. Yeah, like, would it be cool if we turned it into content just to show other women out here how to get dudes? Like, when you find a guy, just like, hey, I like your energy. Let's meet up over tea. Here's a spot I really like, and then give him a time and a day, and boom, you got a date. It literally is that simple. Do you know how much easier it would be? Because here's the thing, like guys, our rejection rate's pretty high. For a lot of guys, the rejection rate's pretty high. If a guy can get a date out of like every 20 conversations, he's doing really well. That's a good rate. 5%, really good. Now, if he finds his demographic, he can shoot that up to like 10, 15%. But essentially, that's what we're looking at. But as a lady who is essentially the customer, imagine like you're selling a product and a customer comes up to you and says, hey, I really like that and I want to give you money right now. Here it is. And then you're like, whoa, that's the easiest sell ever. That's essentially what you would be for a lot of guys if you're willing to do that. Just yeah. And I'll bet because I feel like I could be able to tell whether a guy is like legit or not. Because, guys could be fronting on dating apps sometimes. So I think I can help you out. I think I can help you out. And then obviously I'd blur your face out and everything and blur your name. So people want to see it, but at least we could show other women how to actually do this. When you run into a guy on an app that you're really feeling, make it happen. Yes. Some guys don't know. They don't know. Okay. Now our kids are 16 and 7, but our older 3 were 7, 6, and 4 when they moved in. Wow. Okay, 7, 6, and 4. They're all siblings. Then a 1 and 3-year-old. Wow. A 1-year-old. That's crazy. But good for you. Very good for you. And good for them, I think. Like, especially if they're siblings and you were able to keep them together. Man, doing God's work out here for sure, Maggie. And you do music, if I read that correctly. Yeah, and you're a singer-songwriter and wife to Stu. I don't know who Stu is, but you guys are doing something special out here for sure. Ooh, interesting question. Interesting question for you, Maggie, as well. How do you discipline them? That's very interesting. Yeah, this person who just left the comment, how do you discipline them? Studies, is actually working on some stuff related to corporal punishment. How do you deal? What are the rules? I don't know. I don't know if I want to get into the conversation of like spankings and whoopings and anything like that right now. That we all have, a lot of us have gone through that. I honestly don't agree with. But Reinhardt and what's up, man? We're talking about the foster system right now and how Maggie is a godsend. So at different ages, no corporal punishment before adoption. Oh, so after adoption things change? Or is that just a rule? Yeah, that is interesting. I don't know. Like I remember, it is interesting for sure. So we don't use it for years before adoption. Okay. But then it happens after. And if you wouldn't mind sharing details of what that looks like after adoption, we did use it with lots of explanation. Dang. Oh man. Yeah, I don't know how I feel about that. Like that's the thing. Like I was spanked growing up, but it stopped at some point. Thankfully, I guess. But I don't know. I guess it is a sensitive topic for a lot of people because, like, I've had this conversation with my brothers. Like, one brother thinks, yeah, shouldn't have happened, and like whatever. And the other one is like, oh, we're fine. We ended up fine. And it's just like, yeah, but did it need to happen? Like, did it? Did it? I don't know. Like, there's this idea of the non-aggression principle where you don't, especially like the kids and whatever, but I think that's the easy thing to say also because I'm not a parent, so it's the one thing. Like, but yeah. Sending a rose. Brody Rankin. Single Brody Rankin 08. Hey, how's it going? Thanks for the roses. Banner Boy! Yo, don't tell me Banner Boy's here. Banner Boy's here? Yo, it's been a minute, bro. It's been a minute, bro. I got ideas for 2024. And I definitely want to see your show or your thing. I'm not going to spill it on TikTok Live, but bro, please tell me you've been working on it. It needs to be a Netflix thing. Hey, Neve. How's it going? Appreciate the compliment. Thank you. But yeah. Hey, you've been ghost? I haven't been ghost. I've been on live every week. It's just sometimes it's on a Monday. Sundance Film Festival. Oh, yeah, where is that? Sundance Film Festival. Where is it? January 18th to 24th. Where though? I've never been to one. I don't even know. Salt Lake, Utah. Oh man, that's definitely white country for sure, huh? So, haven't planned, but I'll look into it. Not gonna lie. Here's the thing, like, wait, so you go? That's too soon. I don't know if it's too soon. We can buy tickets. Let's see. Whoa. Yeah, it's not bad. Single film, Ignite package, 10 in-person tickets. Yeah, not bad. Not bad. It's actually more affordable than Afrotech. Like, yeah. More affordable than South by Southwest. Not bad if you want to see some movies. So, yeah. It's not bad at all. You know what it is. But yeah, I hadn't even considered it, but definitely cool. Unlimited screenings in Salt Lake City, priority access, Salt Lake City theaters, $550. Not bad. Put it on the calendar for next year. Yeah, you know what? That's a good idea. I should just put a bunch of these like conferences or events on the calendar for the coming year and next year, and then just like do meetups at every single one of these. Like, hey, anyone going to South by Southwest, hit me up, and we'll yeah. But how have you been though, Banner? How have you been? It is great for networking opportunities. Yeah, I should announce these things. Grand Canyon trip. How far is the Grand Canyon from? No, I'm pretty sure that's pretty far. Utah. Maps. It's not that far, but it's not close either. Grand Canyon. Yeah, that's in Arizona. To Salt Lake City. No, that's hours. Yeah, that's a 8-hour drive. No. Although it would be very cool, I'm not gonna lie. That'd be very cool. Cool. Been in New Orleans visiting family. Now I'm in Chicago. Oh my God, you're in Chicago? Yo, literally check the weather in Chicago today. It said a high of -1, a low of -8. That's Chicago. Grand Canyon is the closest. Wait, you have fam in NOLA? Who is that a question for? I think Banner Boy, I guess. Yeah. But yeah, Chicago, -8 degrees, man. Like, I've experienced -4 degrees once, and that's rough. That's really rough. I don't know. I don't know how people in Chicago do it. You can't go outside. You can't go outside at all. How could you? I don't know. Just stay indoors. Stay warm. Try not to freeze anything off. Tuesday will be -11. And for those of you international, that's like, what is that in Celsius? Fahrenheit to Celsius. If we do -11, eesh, -23 degrees. That's nasty. That's nasty, bro. -23 degrees Celsius. Oh my God. I don't think Europeans understand how cold. Like, is there anywhere in Europe that gets that cold? Let's see. Coldest place in Europe. Coldest place in Europe. Uh, they have some pretty cold places, but I don't know if general Europe is that cold. Russia, I guess. That's a hell no situation for sure. Maybe Eastern Europe, yeah. Definitely Eastern Europe. Russia, near Russia. I don't know. I've been to Switzerland in was I in Switzerland? Yeah, I was in Switzerland in winter before. Like weather in Geneva. Yeah, no, it's not bad. Like 48 degrees. Yeah, it's not bad. So yeah, weather in Amsterdam. 34. Yeah, they don't know that kind of weather, dude. They don't know. Negative, yo, -11. You know what? I thought this would be a pretty cool idea. Banner. So try this out. Like, get the bubbles, like the blowing bubbles that you could do, like kids used to play with. Put that in your freezer. Put that in your freezer, but don't let the. I don't know if it would freeze because of the like soap that you're using or the bubbly soap, but put that in your freezer, right? And then because it's already pretty close to freezing temperature, then go outside and blow it and see if it can like freeze before it lands on the ground. Try that out, man. I always wanted to do it, but I never got around to actually doing it. But -11 might be the place to do it. -11, and then if you live in a tall building, then you could do it at a higher floor, and so it gives it time to actually like freeze. So try that. Mr. Saldano. Yeah, that is. That looks a lot like me. I'm kind of suspecting it is me, because people do that on TikTok where they'll take your picture and they'll like post it. But yeah, yeah, you should and film it. I bet you would get hella views too. And that's easy viral views. It's like, will it freeze before it hits the ground? Because I saw someone do a video about noodles. So they just raised some noodles, and then and a fork and put it in like the freezing temperature, and then it froze, and they brought it inside, and the fork was still like elevated because the noodles froze. So yeah, try that out. That's gonna get views. That's easy views, bro. Easy views. And you can get and you could probably just like make just a mixture of some dish soap and water, and just like make a wire. Get a piece of like one of these wires and just like blow. Should be able to do it real quick. Wow, does look like you, college dropout version. College dropout. Yeah, no. I think. Do we look alike? Let's see if I could go. Do we look alike? Do we look alike? But here's the thing: in the picture, it looks like the beard is fuller. So either it is a picture of me or a guy who does actually look like me. That is crazy. I don't know. Or it's an AI version of me. I think it could be. Because trolls do that. Trolls do that. Or they'll take a profile picture of your profile picture, or they'll take a screenshot, make it their thing. But then there's no glasses in that, so it could just be very well be. Or he found someone, he did a reverse image search, because I'm like jaded about all this social media stuff now, because I've gotten so much hate on this, so many views. Crazy thing happened today too. Not only crossed 50,000 followers on Instagram, but my girl's cousin showed her a video of mine that went viral. Someone had shared a viral video of mine to her cousin, and her cousin showed my girl, and she's like, "That's the first time it's happened." So now it's gonna be potentially some family drama. Who knows? Or maybe people like the content I make. Who know? I don't know. I'm guessing people might have some problems with some of the videos I've posted, but hey, that's life. And sucks for my girl, but and people are gonna make just assumptions as they typically do, but whatever. It is what it is. Shout out to her cuz if you're watching this. Yeah, the views I portray on video are just an extreme version of how I feel. Obviously, there's nuance, which you can't always include in a lot of this stuff. So I try my best, but you only have basically a few seconds to capture someone's attention and keep it. So there's not much you can do. So why do girls do that? Do what? Like share it with each other? I don't know. No, I think she just recognized my face when someone shared that video because it was a video. I don't know if you've seen this video. I think you might get a kick out of it, better boy. But it's a video about black people who sound white. You know how people do that meme video style where it's like, hey, we're chefs. We always go ham with our when we make food for ourselves. We're chefs, whatever and whatever. So basically, oh yeah. So you saw it. Let's see. If it sucks for your girl, it's got to suck for you too. I don't know. I mean, like, I don't really care about people's opinions of me too much. Only opinions that matter is my girls and God. No, honestly, God is the only one who really matters. And so that's the guy I'm answering to. So the same reason guys do it, share videos. I don't understand. What are we talking about here? Yes, I saw that was popular. Dude, it's at 3.6 million on Instagram, but it's barely broke. I think it just broke like 21,000 on TikTok. So it's weird how this works, man. And here's another thing I've noticed, like the high quality scripted videos do way better on Instagram than they do on TikTok. TikTok, they want to see the running and gunning type style where it's just like you're talking in the selfie camera and just give them hot takes hella hard and be forceful with it. But on Instagram, you can be like more cinematic. Not cinematic, just more deliberate about the content that you're making. That was popular. Yeah, she has to get used to dating a celebrity. Yeah. It's funny because literally in the last month, the Instagram account went from under 1,000 followers to now over 50,000 off of 3 viral videos. It's crazy. And then like I just came from a wedding, and like a lot of people I grew up with were there, and they were all commenting on the like social media stuff, and I was like, wow, people kind of respect the clout a little bit. It's kind of cool. Not that I care for it. I mean, it's just a number. Who cares? And the real connections are this kind of stuff where I get to like actually I've gotten a chance to meet you, Banner Boy, or like Slim Booty Judy over here, giving hot takes. But yeah, tell her friends not to bring her rumors or hearsay about your content. No. You see, that's the thing. Girl's cool, man. She's really cool. She's special. This is why I feel sorry for all the dudes out here because they don't got a girl like this. Which I mean, that's the famous last words of every dude, right? Where he's like, "My girl's different," and then some stuff comes out and you're just like, haha. Like that just recently happened with Destiny, right? He's like talking about relationships and how they should be and all that stuff, and then now he's getting divorced. And then although he was making fun of all the red pill guys up to now, and he's like, oh, all the red pill guys predicted his marriage falling apart, but he didn't see it until now. Yeah, Adam22 says the same thing. Yeah, whatever. And so like, here's the thing. She is different because she is more, honestly, the most rational woman I've ever met. And she doesn't care either. Like she's protective about our relationship the same way I am. It won't matter. And she gets sort of like a tiger mom kind of situation, except with our relationship when people try to like mess with it. So she's not going to let anyone, her friends or anything, like cause any problems. So she's a special one. Yeah, Adam22 said the same thing. Hey, Asher, what's up? Yeah, I don't know. Here's the thing. I don't care to dance on his misery either. Like, divorce sucks for everybody. But it's just like he was so confident when he was telling all the red pill guys, like, oh, you guys are immature and blah, blah, blah. You don't know how to handle your relationship with women. And, we're in an open relationship. This guy was in an open relationship and surprised it fell apart. Man, whatever. Here's the thing. Live your life as you want. If it works for you, fine. But statistically, it does not work well because jealousy is still a thing. Jealousy is still a thing, even in open relationships, guys. Like, it's not like you can turn off your emotions. So the idea behind the open, at least how it was explained to me, was, whenever they have an issue, they just talk it out. which, I mean, people feel how they feel. You can't just brush aside emotions like that. Um, let's see. You seem like a Ayman. Yes. Do you know me? Or you've been here before? Did you just use a slur to describe her? What slur did I use? Tiger mom? No, she's a um, jaguar girlfriend. No, fiance. Fiance. Jaguar fiance. Jaguar. No. What's an animal? A feral. No. What would be the word? I don't know. There is no term for a girl who's protective of her relationship with a dude. I think other women call her a pick me, but I wouldn't describe her as a pick me at all. Um, I don't know. I don't know, but she's special. And yeah, I've been in one of those before. Open relationship. Yeah, how'd that go, bro? How'd that go? You know, the feelings are still there, correct? Or am I getting this wrong? That's how it was explained to me. So it's like I actually talked to my brother about this, and I was like trying to explain to him. He's like, "What do you? Why would they get jealous? They're in an open relationship. That's the deal." And the no, it's just yeah, that might be the deal, but people still get jealous. People still have their feelings. People see who they're. I don't know. It's just how people are. It was my idea. Oh, it was your idea. How'd that go? I was fine with it. Have you done an episode about it before? Uh, I think one of the after moment episodes, one of these like YouTube style podcasts, like a year and a half, 2 years, a year and a half ago, probably. It's on YouTube. I don't know. I don't know which episode though. I have an idea for a new music genre. Do you want to hear it? Sure. Did you change your username, Messi the Goat? Yeah. How does that even work? You just open the relationship and people can. That is interesting. Like if you guys share a space, I would assume open relationships work better if you guys each have your own place. But I can imagine like bringing someone who isn't one of you to your place or being like, "Hey, I put a sock on the door. Can I have some privacy right now?" You know? Like, I don't know. It worked really well. Oh, good for you. All right. If it worked well for you. Why did it end though? Like, or are you still in the open relationship? That could be a thing. Who knows? But yeah, I mean, like it was just, I don't know. Destiny was all like. Here's the thing. Now, I don't know. I don't care to dance on his misery. It's just like, you know. So does one get priority over the other? That is interesting. I don't know. I think all these details. Yeah. Here's the funny thing. Like the open relationship thing is more consistent with our biology, but it's not consistent with our spirit. You know, because like biologically speaking, yes, the proliferation of genetic material across partners is what animals do, and that's temptation of the flesh. But like our spirits, I think are more suited for the whole pairing thing. Um, the red pill guys just try to explain like, look, this is just how people are, and these are the desires they have, and this is a dual mating strategy that, at least the way they describe it, women play. Um, but I think it doesn't really align with the spirit if you believe in that, I guess, in God and how God made us. Had nothing to do with open aspects. I find that it actually takes away the taboo nature. Okay. Would you get into one again? It's where you put podcast clips over instrumentals. Do you think it would work? I forgot to DM you. I'll do it later. Yeah, you are Messi the Goat. Come on, man. Why'd you change your name? You can't change your name in your profile picture without letting me know, bro. Yo, somebody is on top of your ceiling shelf behind you. Yeah, it's a elf on a shelf. Cheating isn't as tempting when it's not an option. Um, oh, okay. You would. Oh, okay. What's my background? Well, I have a background in mechanical engineering. Um, or do you mean like ethnicity? It's funny that my mind first went to job and occupation, But yeah. What's up, Jose? What's up, man? You trying to get on live right now? I'll do it. I'll do it. Why do you never add people on your timeline? What do you mean on my timeline? Oh yeah, ethnically. Oh yeah, so like my family's East African. Yeah, yeah, Jose, if you want to join, yeah, come on, let's do it. Here's the thing though, like I'm live streaming on Twitch and YouTube at the same time, so I'm gonna have to like make this microphone close so they can hear your voice. So whatever you say will be on YouTube and Twitch at the same time, if you're prepared for that, Jose. But yeah, I'll bring you on. So cheating isn't a thing in an open relationship? Yeah, I don't think so because it's open. So the idea being you could be. I don't know if there are rules. Are there rules with it, Banner Boy? Like, all right, you're not going to date certain people who have certain features. Maybe is that a thing? It's just like you can't go bigger than this, or how's that work? I have to go. Bye. I'll see you later. All right. See you later, Asher, aka Messi, Kanye's version. Habasha, Sudan. Habasha, yeah, I'm Habasha. Sudani. You look Sudani low key, but I'm not sure. Yeah, Habasha for sure. Down detail. You got a good eye, man. Is it the nose that gives it away? Is it the nose? Or and are you trying to find a quiet place right now, Jose? How about we do it on another live? Yeah, I'm down. Let me know. Just DM me when you want to do it. I'll come on. Don't have to. It'd be. Let me know if you want to prepare something, or if there's something specific you want to talk about, or if you want to pretend like we're debating about something, or we can talk about the Hispanic community because you know a lot about that, right? Yeah, it is kind of late to be doing it right now. Rules are you talk about what you're going to do. Oh, so you tell the person like, "Hey, I'm about to be with this person right now," and uh, okay, we need to have more of a plan. Okay, yeah, we'll DM about it, and you guys might see us together on live. We can do that stupid game with the thing where it's like the bars. I don't know how that works, but we can make it a Hispanic versus African thing. I don't know why I constantly want to bring up race with you. Like, or we could talk about boxing. Like, my brother recently just got into boxing. So maybe I'll have to get into it so I can fight him and I can fight you. And yeah, the funny thing is, my brother got into boxing, but he was doing kickboxing first. And then he started boxing for a few months. And then he went back. He went back into the kickboxing ring and he was just whooping on everyone because I guess kickboxers don't know how to box at all. Their footwork's awful, or they don't know how to move. They don't know how to play defense. Someone's into race play. Okay, better. Your brother that was on the podcast with us? Yeah, that brother. Open relationships are definitely not for me. LOL, jealousy would come up quickly. Yeah, that's good. Here's the thing: jealousy is a nice. I don't know. When people say jealousy, they describe it as a bad thing. But like, you ever been with a jealous girl? Obviously, you don't want extreme jealousy where every little thing or attention you get, she's like questioning you. But like a girl who's just like, nah, leave my man alone. This is mine. This is mine. That's kind of hot. That's kind of hot. And it's just like, okay, yeah, got something going on here. Uh, Where's the delete option? It made me feel more secure, actually. Oh, okay. Me? No, sir. Uh, Wait, so so jealousy for your partner career? Is that what would happen? Your partner would be jealous, or would you be jealous? Because your options are fully available and you still choose me? Oh, that's an interesting take. So that's a very interesting take. Because you can even take that to the whole like marriage thing. Like if you are just together and you don't actually get married, then it's like every day you're choosing to be with each other. Interesting idea. Interesting idea. But jealousy, I don't know. I don't know. I don't think I could do an open relationship because it just seems way too complicated for. I like simple, okay? I like simple things. I like what's mine is mine, and that's just how it is, you know. But essentially, like when you're dating non-seriously and you're just dating a bunch of people at the same time, that's kind of like an open relationship. Although you're not guaranteed, you know. Yeah, it's not for everyone. I would agree, but I mean, if you're, I guess, if you can do it, then good for you. And then, all right, but then why did it end though? You guys weren't feeling each other anymore, and it was just like, oh, okay, time to end this, and it was just a mutual kind of thing, or because it when it comes to open relationship, like multiple people have to be okay with it, and then you're dealing with a lot of, I don't know, seems really complicated, but I don't know. I've never been in one, although could have been in one and chose not to be a part of it. Ended because I didn't want to be a stepdad. Ooh. Yeah, kids are. That's, yeah. Ish. Whew. Okay. uh, Interesting. Because, like, that's an interesting thread. Because, like, I don't know if women feel as extreme about being a step parent as dudes do. Because, like, it's hard to come by a guy who's like, yeah, totally, I'll totally be a stepdad, unless he has kids himself already. But like a guy who doesn't have kids and then already himself being a stepdad, that's a hard sell for a lot of guys. Hard sell. But I think women, I'm not sure why, I think are more open to the idea, even if they don't have any kids themselves. But you guys correct me. Correct me. Step parent thing. It's an interesting predicament. Did you hang out with the kid though? Did you ever like meet the kid? That'd be, I don't know. That's a weird place to navigate. It's just like, yeah, I'm dating your mom and other people too. You know? Yeah, yeah, that's rough. That's very rough. Yeah, but I'm glad it worked though. At least in the meantime for you. I'm not open to being a stepmom. Oh. But here's the thing, you're a teacher, so it's almost like you're kind of a surrogate mom to a lot of students, you know? So it's just like, do you call your class my kids when you guys are having conversations in the teacher's lounge? Oh, and by the way, how nice is the teacher's lounge? Is the bathroom so much better than the students use? Or I think people want to know, is it anything like Abbott Elementary? I think that's what people want to know, Kareed. Is there like weird love triangles among the teachers? Is there drama? Do you guys really pay out of pocket for your school supplies? You know, we all want to know. My bad. That. Oh man, that's a first. That's a first. Abbott Elementary's real. No, it's not. Come on. I don't know. It's kind of a cringe show. Not gonna lie, but so are you that black male lead? Sorry, didn't mean to take you out like that. No worries. Abbott Elementary is real though. That's funny. Wow. Yeah. I don't know. I think it would be cool. So, for those of you who don't know, Abbott Elementary is basically like The Office, but teacher edition, and centered around a black lady who I guess is the Michael Scott of that show, but she doesn't come off as airheaded as Michael Scott was in The Office. So good for her, I guess. Man, I don't know. So, teachers, your kids. Oh, we got someone on Twitch. Pink Taco Lover says, "Hey, Daddy." It's been a minute, bro. It's been a minute. Why did you mention her race? because I think it's descriptive. Don't make it a thing, bro. Come on, man. Don't do that to me. Why did I mention a race? Teacher's lounge isn't nice. Yeah. I thought it would be like, what do they call it? Like Narnia. Like our students are never allowed in there, right? And you can get a cup of coffee and like it would be cool if it had massage chairs, like a spa essentially. What about that? Was that a fair trade? Like teachers constantly complain about working conditions and hours and the workload and all that. What if we just like blinged out the teachers lounge? Would that be a fair trade? You can just come, free coffee, free Starbucks essentially. You can make a mocha latte. You'll have a barista there, and yeah. You brought some friends. Hey, the crew is here. Is the crew here? Let's go. Cool Beans, the first. What's up, man? We got the trolls in the house. Let's go. Let's go. You guys have no idea, but there's this on Twitch right now. We got the crew. Basically, they just raid a bunch of Twitches, or they go to they I don't know, how would you describe it? Is it like Dungeons and Dragons or something? Something like that. But basically, they go together with each other to all these different live streamers and basically troll them. But Pink Taco Lover here is one of the good ones. So, yeah, we're friends now. There you go. Only you. I appreciate that, man. How are you guys doing? How are you guys doing? Right now, we're talking about the teacher's lounge. One of our toilet sprinkles water from the ceiling whenever it's flood. How is that a thing? I can't speak on the teacher-teacher relationships because that might end some relationship. Eesh. Eesh. Oh my God. What about teacher-student relationships? Better now that I'm with you. I appreciate it. Yo, the drama that happens in the teacher's lounge. That would be a hilarious show. Banner Boy. You got to write a script for that. The teacher's lounge. The Teacher's Chronicles. The Teacher's Lounge Chronicles, something like that. 32 roses, or double it and pass it to the next one. Double it and pass it to the next one, Lizzie. Enjoy. Definitely can't speak on that. Yeah, but it would be hilarious if there was a show, just a camera posted up in a teacher's lounge, right? And then you just like create dramas out of just that. Here's the cool thing about shooting the show like this, because it would just be one setting, so it's easy to shoot. You don't have to have multiple settings or whatever. And then you can open up the day, and then maybe it could be like a soap opera type thing, maybe. I don't know. But Banner Boy's better at the script writing stuff. He has some experience in entertainment, so it'd be dope if you could write the script. Would really appreciate it. And then maybe we can cast Creed in it if she would want to play herself in the show, The Teacher's Lounge. So, how are you guys doing though? How's Twitch been for you guys? Cool Beans, Pink Taco Lover. Yeah, I'm working on a few things actually, which I can show you guys. If you guys want to see some interesting stuff, I can show you. Better Breakfast Club or Sandlot? Ooh, I haven't seen the Breakfast Club, so I'm gonna go with the Sandlot. I enjoyed the Sandlot. The Sandlot was it's a good movie. I'm not sure about the Breakfast Club though. I've never seen it. Sandlot for sure. Baseball? Come on. Yeah. I'm actually like watching Moneyball right now. Have you guys seen that movie? With Brad Pitt? Breakfast Club is amazing. Is it? From like an art point of view or just like an enjoyable movie? Breakfast Club. Is that what like the Charlemagne, all that stuff? Is that what it's named after? Let's see. 5 high school students meet in Saturday detention and discover how they have a great deal more in common than they thought. Maybe I'll watch it tonight. The Breakfast Club. I don't know. But, I was thinking, like, I actually looked this up. I was like, the type of movies I like are where characters discover or know something that everyone else doesn't. Or, like, discover something that everyone else just doesn't get yet. And they bet on it. They bet on their knowledge and somehow become successful because of it. And everyone called them crazy. Kind of feels like my life sometimes. So I was like, there's this. If you want to know people better, a great way to find out about a person's personality is to ask them what their favorite show or movie is and what their favorite character in that movie was. And essentially, people tend to gravitate as their favorite characters to be people who are a lot like them. And so you can tell a lot about a person by that, because then you could just look up the character traits of the person that the character that they really enjoy. That's all you got to do. It's an easy hack. It's also a great date question too, because a person will tell you exactly who they are essentially just by pointing that out. Good riz. Good riz. How many you planning to break? The previous question. How many condoms is too many? What? Too many? Two is too many. At the same time, unless you guys know dental dams exist, right? Like, you don't necessarily have to use it for condoms for everything. At the same time, yeah, one's enough. If you guys want a recommendation, I can give you a recommendation on a brand in case you have latex allergies or whatever. But yeah. Listen, my mom is making pizza tonight. Awesome. It is, I forgot your name. Answer the question for us. What's your name? What question? Like, did I miss it? It's hard keeping up with comments on both, so I'm trying. But what question are you? At the same time, I sent some friends to YouTube. Oh, nice. Appreciate it, bro. Appreciate it. Yeah, man. Like, we can talk about whatever you guys want. Like, right now, I don't know if I have a strong stream in me right now, which sucks because usually I'm on it. But I've just been working on some stuff. Some interesting stuff, guys. Check this out. Check this out. Yeah, that's real money, guys. That's real money. This is real money. I'm working on a project. So it's pretty cool. What's your favorite show, movie, and character? Oh, okay, that question. Oh man, I like The Big Short. I don't know if I have a favorite character in it because I like all the characters. Essentially, it's a story about the 2008 housing crash and the people who saw it coming and were able to make some money off of it. Yo, the Twitch movement is here. What's up, guys? You know what would be funny? To get all of you guys on one podcast. Because I got a chance to speak with Pink Taco Lover here on a podcast episode. But it'd be cool to bring you guys all on at the same time. Did you show them your glasses? What, the lenses with the shades and stuff? I didn't show that yet. Dane, can you share it? That's the plan. I want to actually share it with you guys. You guys buy a product from me, you might get one of these that come with it. Damn, they asking lame questions? I don't think so. Yes, sir. That would be chaos. With the magnets? I can show you guys these magnets here, but yeah. But they're $1 bills? No. These are $2 bills. This is legal money, guys. This is legal money. This is a $2 bill. I know. This is real. It has this. Actually, let me see if I can get it to focus. This is a serial number and everything. It's real. And I just launched a product. It is legal tender. And I got a lot, and I kind of want to give them away to you guys. So, can I buy it for $1? You can buy something from me and have one of these. You want to buy it for $1? I essentially give it away for free when you buy one of these. I literally just launched it on the website right now. These things here. This is my wallet. I made it myself, laser cut, and I have 5 different colors here. If you guys are interested, it's live on the tamo.tv website. You can buy one. If you guys want to know more, yeah, it's cool. It's a thin, light wallet if you're interested. Can you buy it for $1? If I could sell it to you for $1, I would. But yeah, the $2 bill, yeah. What's your honest idea on aliens and their existence? Statistically, I've heard Like just based on the math alone, there has to be life out here. Is it intelligent? I don't know. I mean, people haven't explained yet, even here, how evolution makes that gap from not a living organism to a living organism. There's that gap that hasn't been explained yet. So, how's it going to happen on some like planet out there? So whether it is, and then plus the distances are so far. The likelihood of actually being able to travel that distance and the limitations of physics as we know them now. Like even if it were true aliens existed, they are not even close that we can even see it. So, legal tender. If the user wants all the beef, he has it. They'll throw you out. Okay. Let's see. Can we plant some trees on Mars to fix it? Here's the thing: the atmospheric problem, because Mars is slightly less gravitational, has a little less gravitational pull than Earth does, and that's necessary. Like the reason why our atmosphere isn't flying off is because of gravity. Like that little, I think that little extra gravity that we have is the reason why we can have an atmosphere. And then on top of that, how do you plant trees? How do you plant trees in a vacuum? Like trees need an atmosphere too. So it's like a chicken and the egg problem. How do you have trees when you don't have an atmosphere, and you can't have an atmosphere without some trees? And then the amount of gas, like air doesn't feel like it weighs that much. There's a lot of air here, a lot. And most of it's nitrogen. So really, how do you get enough nitrogen there? Because if you look at the composition of our atmosphere, it's mostly nitrogen. So it's like, it's not trees that are going to be, you got to figure out how to get nitrogen there. And then if there's enough, then you got to you're basically creating a, what do they call those? Those geodomes, essentially, but planet wide. Give it like a bubble. Yeah, that's probably the way you would have to do it. And then you'd have to have these domes. But then that would suck because you can only live in the domes. But I guess it would be a lot like The Expanse, the show, if you guys have seen it, which is also a really good show, by the way. Science fiction, very, very good. So consider that. Warm the core and possibly of life on Mars is possible because with water being found there already and artificial sunlight. I don't know if you need artificial sunlight. You could just use regular sunlight. I don't know what the rotation is on Mars, which if you can have days and nights. Warm the core. How do you warm the core? With like a nuclear bomb or something like that? I don't know. I don't know how you would do that. And how far can you, human beings on planet have only dug as deep as 5 miles deep into the crust. How do you get to the center? I don't know. That's a hard problem, man. You're talking about geoengineering here. You're talking about terraforming, basically. That is a massive problem. Massive. Obviously, maybe one day it will be possible, but I like the idea, though. I don't want to say it can't. Right now, with current technology, you can't do it, but I don't want to be the one to say you can't do it. People can dream big and try to pull off amazing things. Let's see. I've just called you a black Mr. Clean. Yeah, okay. That's cool. I don't mind it. I've been called worse things, guys, okay? Oh, by the way, if you want to know, a way people call you the N-word on Instagram is by just putting the letter N GIFs on your comment section. Apparently that's what people do. I didn't know that, so I was just confused why I was getting a bunch of letter N's. And isn't there a football player who is about to get drafted or is as a prospect whose last name kind of sounds like it? I don't know what they're going to do about that, but good luck, NFL. Good luck. Well, it said nothing about the N-word or racism. No, I'm saying I've gotten worse things, so Mr. Clean is nothing. Mr. Clean is kind of tame. That's what I'm saying. How do I stop being wet? Use a towel. Yeah. So, you deal with a lot of hateful. That's the thing. I don't even care. I like the trolling. That's why I like you guys. That's why I mess with you guys. The trolling is just, I understand what it is. Okay, a lot of people on the internet, especially these content creators, they're too soft for this game. Because if you're gonna be like, oh, I gotta like banning people, or I gotta like kick people off, all that. The only thing I'll kick people off for is spamming, because spamming is annoying. It's hard for me to catch up with the comments if all I'm getting is a bunch of emojis back to back to back. But like the trolling is fine. Trolling's fine. Trolling's part of the game. Trolling it was how the internet used to be. Flame wars, all that stuff. Open internet where people can be honest about their opinions, hiding behind anonymity, which I think is perfectly fine because at least you get honesty. That's the one thing I do appreciate about trolls specifically. That's crazy beyond wild. Use a suction cup. Okay. Oh, what, on my head? Yeah, trolls. I don't know. A lot of content creators I think are too soft. They're too soft, and honestly, I can't bully them now, but old me would have bullied. Yeah, I don't know. And I have to be careful about using these words because TikTok is too sensitive sometimes with that like AI button or the oh man. Here's a tough question. This is like the toughest question I've received on stream so far. Would you foster puppies? No. No. That's just a way to get emotionally attached to something that you then can easily adopt. That's a trap. That's a trap, Slim Booty Judy. That's a trap. Let's see. Back when everyone could take jokes for real. Yeah, dude. That day is long. Those days are gone. I'm trying to bring it back, bro. That's why I like Pink Taco Lover. That's why it was cool having him on the podcast. We were just talking about all this kind of stuff, and I kind of want to bring it back. The edginess. I miss the color. I miss how free people were, how rude people were, because at least it kind of filtered people who just like even on Threads. Like I'm trying to grow table moments across platforms, so Instagram is cool, but Threads is just a lot of soft people, and I've undergone some spiritual transformation recently, so I can't be bitter. Okay, I can't be mean anymore. Although I still do have a soft spot for it. So like even today, like someone left a comment on one of my videos with that I was explaining how engagement rings work and the composition of metals and stones and the measurements and how that works and how to pick out a ring without being fleeced when you go to a jewelry store, right? And this one lady left a comment just like, just get her what she wants. It's not that hard. And like when she buys you something for your birthday, and I was just like, you missed the point of my video, leaving this dumb comment that didn't add anything. And I wanted to. My heart wanted to clap back for the stupidity. But I was just like, you missed the point of my video, but it's okay. Jesus still loves you. And that's what I left it at. Oh, man. Oh, God. It's hard being good, guys. Lions won. Cool. Let's see. Can I be the water bowl? I'm not sure what you mean. Before you were born, Beans. I love edging to your streams. Okay. Can you lick peanut butter off your bowl? Oh, you guys are now leaving each other comments. Okay. You agree with cancel culture respectfully? Nah, I don't mess with cancel culture. I kind of want to I want to cancel culture. Is that a thing? Can we do that? Can you help me, guys? That's what I want to do. And here's the thing: like these platforms play a role in cancel culture too. They're scared as well. These corporations are scared. The same way people are scared and fearful about saying the wrong thing online that they could get canceled. These platforms also are afraid. Any company these days of any size is afraid of being canceled themselves. And so you realize all of this is driven by fear. And if you can get rid of that fear and let people be free, because it all comes down to livelihoods, right? Can people sustain their income? And cancellation usually hits that first. It hits the money first. And so if you can, especially when it comes to the content stuff, if you can secure that sort of like monetization thing where you're not entirely dependent on a platform, or maybe you sell products directly to your customers who really mess with your energy and you don't have to worry about a platform. That would be really cool. That'd be really cool. And so it'd be cool to bring that into reality for other people out here. So yeah, I want to cancel culture. Yes, I am. Let's start a petition to start. Yeah, I don't know if a petition would work, but it would be funny on like what do they call it? One of those websites where you can sign up. How do I hide my bulge? Just stay seated, bro. I tell life he a Mexican or Mr. Clean. He a Mexican, Mr. Clean. Okay. I guess we're all anyone with a bald head is a Mr. Clean, I guess. But yeah. Uh, but yeah, it'd be cool to troll. And here's the thing: I don't know if I can troll anymore. Oh man, I kind of want to, but I have to be strategic about it. I'm not trying to like send. I don't know. I don't know. I still have to think about it a little bit. You look extremely huggable. If I was your woman, I'd really want one right now. Oh, I appreciate it, Slim Booty Judy. Oh man, thank you. I guess is that a compliment? Is that a compliment, fellas? How are you guys doing on TikTok though? This is interesting. This is like the most action I've gotten on YouTube and Twitch, but I appreciate it. No, no. Uh, my back hurts. I need a back rub. Yo, this comment section crazy. Yo, uh, that guy just says. Yeah, by default, this is the old rule of the internet. Anyone without a profile picture is assumed to be a dude unless proven otherwise, which is a good rule. Like they had a rule, knockers or get the F out, essentially. I can't say it because, TikTok, whatever. But like there was a rule. Every person with a username without a picture is a dude by default. And so it's interesting that you presume it's a dude. Could very well, Slim Booty Judy could be a woman. Can you spit on it for me? No, no. He wants a special kind of back rub. Not gonna lie, you're pretty sexy though, not gonna lie. Heard you call me a Mexican Mr. Clean. In fact, I have head hair. You sure you have head hair? I think you have a head full of hair. But head hair could just mean like around here and not on the top, So, man. So yeah, the plan is to cancel culture by being uncancelable. And I also have a rule about like, inevitably you will be canceled because as time goes on, people get more and more sensitive. So whatever you said now will be taken out of context in the future or become unacceptable in the future. And so then you'll get canceled for that. And it's happened to many people so many times. And plus I run in certain circles where, or at least consume certain content in certain circles where I've seen people get canceled for the dumbest reasons. Or people take it out of context and, whatever. So the plan is to be completely independent where I don't even depend on these platforms to connect with you guys. That's the plan. And maybe even turns into a product that can sell to other content creators out here. Let's see. Just looked up ways in which God responds to disobedience and woof. Might have to hold off on that back rub. Okay. Okay. Can you throw it back? Okay. A bunch baby back ribs. Okay. I know I'm neglecting you guys on TikTok, but I'm streaming on YouTube. How's the stream look though, by the way, guys? I just got a cam link and so you're getting the direct feed from the camera, essentially. It's looking crispy here on StreamYard, but I don't know what it looks like when... Maybe I gotta go to OBS to give you guys the cleanest. Okay. Yeah, it looks like you guys are interested in each other. Wow. Okay, cool. Thank you. Good to know. All right. What do you guys have on your mind, though? Like, at this point, I don't know if I have anything prepared. I talked about engagement rings. I talked about Jonathan Majors. Obviously, kind of messed up what's happening. I talked about this haiku book I wrote. I wrote a book on haiku. This is a book of haikus, guys. You can get it on Amazon. I'm trying. 2024 is the year I try to monetize this thing and give you guys something that might be useful for yourselves as well. Um, if you're interested, yeah, let me know. I can give you guys stuff. Uh, yeah, gives you a good shine if you feel me. Can we see your hands? That's a weird request. You want to see my hands? What's there to see about the hands? There's no ring on there. Maybe there's no ring here. There's no ring here. And the other hand. I know. What am I doing? Why am I fulfilling requests here? No, that's a trap. That's a trap, guys. I'm not doing any more requests. Only you. Do it. Do it. Clap when you fart. I think so. Like. Oh, by the way, when it comes to $2 bills, I actually did a bunch of research on these $2 bills. Turns out they're often used at strip clubs. They're often used at strip clubs. They're given $2 as change usually for their when they go buy things at a strip club, because obviously you double the amount of money you're giving to a performer, and it's kind of shameful to bring it home because you know where you were if you bring some $2 bills home to your girl. My mom told me never to say this word. I'm not sure what you mean. I guess he got a hand fetish. Yeah, that's true. You plan using them in the club? No, I plan on. This is only for you guys, but since I'm selling these wallets, these thin wallets, I want to give $2 bills with them, and so when you buy it, you get a $2 bill in the package. I think that's a pretty cool flex. And then you get a cool thing. So, and I got a plug for these $2 bills. I don't know where they've been though, so that's a crazy thing. Maybe I should check if there's a local strip club around here that's supplying. Because I did go, and they're like, my supplier was like, we have 800. I was just like, yo. Can you do a makeup tutorial? I think it would be cool to do a makeup tutorial, but I do it on a girl. So I find a girl who's willing to like let me use her face as a canvas, and then I deep dive into the whole makeup thing. I think it would make for a great YouTube video. It's like, I'm a guy, I don't wear makeup, but I'm gonna try to become a makeup artist in 5 minutes. And then I just go watch a bunch of YouTube videos like, all right, so let's see, here's a strategy. And then I found a volunteer, and maybe I could find someone who was looking for some clout, and I could do that. That's dope. How much is for the wallet? I'm selling it for $19 on my website. It's thin, minimalist. What do you think on the pricing though? Obviously, this is what the wallet could look like. This is my wallet with the cards, and I like a billfold. I like having cash in there, and I sized it perfectly for American currency. So, like a lot of wallets are oversized because they try to accommodate American and Canadian currency. Shout out to someone out here who is Canadian, and then I got 5 different colors, so that's cool. With the logo. Eventually, I want to be able to make custom logos for you guys, and so you will be able to find a logo, and then when the order comes in, I can print that out for you, or maybe even some words or messaging custom to you, but right now, it's just basic wallets here. And it comes with the 2? Yeah, it comes with the 2. 20 bucks, essentially, $19.97, free shipping, and it comes with the 2. Yeah, I know. The 2. I was really adamant about including a $2 bill. I think it's such a cool flex for a product. So let me see. When's the next podcast? Upcoming. So I actually did a video podcast. Actually doing that now. So if you guys actually want to be on video, let me know. But I did a video podcast with a musician, artist, and I'm editing that episode, and that's going to be out, and that's also going to be the audio version of that. Your wife? I'm not sure what you mean. Why not a huge man? I'm not sure. So you want the color on some girl's face? I mean, I'm taking volunteers, I guess. I think it would be cool. I like the idea of the concept, because it's like a dude who's never done makeup, but then actually takes it seriously to try to do makeup seriously. Or maybe I can go to like a salon and get like if there's a long wait, I could be like, I'll do it for free. If you're willing to be on a video and you're looking for some clout, and I'm looking to make some content on how difficult it is to be a makeup artist. Um, or maybe I can like work with a makeup artist and they could like sort of teach me so it's like a journey thing. Where's the website? I'll put it in here. Let's see. Comment. It's taymo.tv. There you go. That's the website. So you could put that in your browser and you'll see it there. Pictures are kind of, I literally just put the pictures up today and I just wanted to post something right now. I'll work on the pictures. You are literally the first if you order something today. Yeah, check out the colors and let me know if you have any feedback when you do receive it, if you do decide to order. Let's see. Use the guy that wants to be a woman and hug you. Yeah, maybe I should use Slim Booty Judy for this. On God, Canada on top. You're on top because geographically, okay? Nobody else likes Canada. Sorry, bro. Do I think Dolph was a good man? No. Do you think Pearl Harbor was an accident? Bro, LOL. I'll paint a woman's face white. Yeah, that's a clever comeback, not gonna lie. You're quick with it, bro. Are you gonna use the whole pink hand? Yes. I'm gonna use obviously the whole load. Damn, she getting special treatment. I'm giving time. You see, here's a funny thing. I was at a wedding and people were asking me about social media and stuff. And there was one guy who is also doing social media and stuff. We were talking about exchanging experiences. I was like, bro, people online can get crazy. He's like, what kind of things are people saying? I was like, people on TikTok, sometimes they make fun of the bald head. They'll make fun of how you look. But the guys on Twitch, though, they get sexual. And you're proving it out right now. You guys get very sexual. It's crazy. But, it is what it is. You're young guys, probably. So it's all good. But yeah. Because you can't say it on TikTok. Yeah, I can't say it on TikTok. TikTok's too sensitive. Definitely, for sure. Can't say it. It sucks. You just get common vent, and you're speaking from experience because you tried. Yeah. Here's the thing. I kind of want to set up is it weird me staring into the camera like this? Because it'd be cool to have a teleprompter type setup. I do have a second monitor, and it'd be cool to stream this feed that I have right now on StreamYard to TikTok. But I think they only do PC support right now. Once they have Mac support, I'll be able to give you guys high quality video that I'm streaming on YouTube and Twitch right now. It is so clean on StreamYard right now. Let me double check here. But yeah, it'd be so cool to be able to stream everywhere. And then I could just read the comments off of here and that would be so much easier instead of looking both. I'll order tomorrow morning. Better come with the 2. Dude, yeah. I mean, that's the plan. That's literally, I've been looking for a plug for these $2 bills for the longest time. And so finally found one. And so I can give it to you guys as part of the order. And I like that it's $20, it's $19.97, and you get a $2 bill. So it's essentially basically $18, $17.97, because it's real money and it'd be cool. It's just a cool flex, I think. And you support the podcast. If you like the podcast, that's what you do. And that's the whole plan behind these. And I make these myself, laser cut. And if you like very, very thin wallets, this is good for you. If you're a minimalist. Front pocket carry. I put this in my front pocket or my side pocket with my phone. And that's what I use. Yeah, but Rob, yeah. Well, wait, Rob, are you someone who ordered the Clear wallet? Because everyone who ordered a Clear wallet from me, oh yeah, for sure. Anyone who ordered a Clear wallet from me, there you go. These are the cool colors. Anyone who ordered a Clear wallet from me is gonna get one of these in the mail for free. Because I originally sold Clear wallets, But that's too crazy an idea for people. Uh, I like red. Blue looks really cool too. The gray is kind of cool. Green. I have weird names for them on the website, but you can see closer images on the website if you click the colors on the website. But yeah, these are the colors. And there's pictures there too. Yeah, I took the clear wallet off because I was like, people really weren't messing with it. Only 5 people bought them, so I was just like, you know what? Let me just take that off. And the cool thing about these ones is I can laser cut these, so it speeds up the manufacturing process for me. And then these are sealed edges here, so I actually seal these so they're durable there. So, and then I also, you don't need the RFID shielding, but I'll include it anyways, because credit cards are safe, and I was gonna make a whole video about it. You want a clear one? All right, bro. If you, I don't know if it lets you put it in the comment section, so just if you order it and you want a clear wallet, I'll include it in there for free on me, because yeah, you can have the clear wallet too. Just DM me after you place the order with your name, so I know which one it is. And the clear wallet kind of looks like this. This one's kind of worn out, but it's clear. And let's see, kind of looks like, let me show you what it looks like with money in it. And let's put some cards in there too. I know, I'll catch up to comments, guys. I'll catch up, but I'm trying to make a sale right now. This is how I'm gonna fund the podcast, so eventually I can bring you guys on. It'd be cool to like fund the podcast and then like be able to invite you over from godforsaken Canada, Pink Taco Lover. But this is the clear wallet. I think it's a pretty nice flex. Same design, except it's out of clear plastic. So if you place an order for this one, I'll include it. Just make sure you DM me. Yo. All right, let me catch up with these comments. What does it do? Wait, let me see. Yeah, a lot of sexual stuff. Whoa. Whoa, you guys are leaving comments. I appreciate the activity, guys. This is cool. That's why Twitch is better. That's because when Twitch guys are done gaming, they turn off the game just to switch joysticks. Ooh, fire from YouTube. That's funny. Does it make your red rocket poke out your pants? All right. I don't know if I could put some of these on screen. I think I Love Hairy Balls wants you. Yeah. More than poke out. What does it do? It's like a lightsaber. These guys on Twitch are wild. You'll have to get a closer look to find out. Okay, you guys are hitting on each other now. He likes his wallets like he likes his women thin. Yeah, it's facts. It's facts. I don't know about these big booty Judies. I'm definitely a slim booty Judy type of person, I guess. Okay. Yeah, now you guys are just hitting on each other. Or it has a hole in the middle. Is that okay? Even better. Okay, here we go. This is foreplay, guys. This is foreplay. Yeah, I know those of you on YouTube. Can you fly me out table moments? Yeah, if I can make enough money off of this and fund the podcast, that would be so cool to do. And then get you out of godforsaken Canada. Can you do a kissing stream? I'm not sure what you mean. With lots of men? I don't know. Pause. Hey Slim, I think you're trying to hop on him now that you're off the game. You're off the game? What game? Yeah, so let me know. If you do order it, just make sure you DM me. I love the red and the blue. Yeah. And then, here's an interesting idea behind it. Like, it'd be cool to do a multi-pack. Because here's the thing. I actually did the spreadsheet calculations on e-commerce, right? Like to figure out like what price point I should have it to make it make sense. And one of the things that a lot of e-commerce people end up struggling with is order value, average order value. Because like even selling these at $20, the profits on this are modest because of all the additional things that get included as part of this thing. So for instance, selling these for $20 a piece or $19.97, I'm adding a $2 bill, so that brings it down to $17. And then if you consider labor costs, so I'm factoring that in because eventually if I do I'm working on the media full time, then I can hire somebody to actually make these for you guys. And I would just focus on the engineering and process part of manufacturing. And so I want to pay whatever this employee would be a good salary. I'm thinking like $30 an hour. And then when you hire an employee, there's all these additional expenses that come with that, which like insurance, labor, like taxes and all that stuff. So I'm allotting an extra $15 up for that. And after you factor in like payment fees, breakage, which is the loss of product through the manufacturing process, through defects or whatever, it's a modest profit. But then that doesn't even consider the cost of customer acquisition. So this is a big thing that e-commerce people have to deal with, where it's like, how do you get new customers? You end up having to pay for ads. Now, the advantage I have here is like having you guys, an audience who have been here, you see me, and plus I make videos, so I know how to make a good ad. At least I've done it for the Clear Wallet. So I have an advantage here, but I don't know how much that could cost. If it's like $5 per customer, then the profits it's not as high as you would think. If it's $10, because this is a luxury, it's not a luxury thing, but it's more like it's like a fashion accessory. And so if it costs more to acquire a customer, like $10, then the profit margins are pitiful. And so this is why it's hard to sell something for just $20 online, because of acquiring customers is so expensive. And so like what I could do is give you multi-packs. So I'll think even like if you like the blue and the red, maybe I can do a 2-pack and sell it to you for like $30 or something. And so you basically get a significant discount on these, And so I'll look into it, man. I'll look into it. But yeah, and then you can have one for every outfit, or you can have, I don't know. Would people treat wallets like that? And eventually I want to obviously have the Table Moments logo. This is the new logo I've been experimenting with here. But eventually I want you guys to be able to customize it to yourselves. And so that would be a cool add-on feature to increase the order value and then make this more profitable and give you something that's more custom. And then maybe even work on a trifold version in the future. But I think that's pretty cool. So yeah. Let's see. He never had game. Wait, okay. Fly out. Hey Slim, think you're trying to hop on him now. You're off the game. He never had game. Okay. Slim, let's sword fight and bark at each other, then role play. Are you and your fiance planning something for Valentine's Day? I don't think it's occurred to me to do anything for Valentine's Day. I don't know how they feel about. I don't know how she feels about Valentine's Day. Cause like if I picture, all right, guys, here's a way to like really maximize Valentine's Day, right? You celebrate the day after. You don't have to deal with like bookings or reservations, hard to get. You don't have to deal with overpriced flowers. You can buy everything basically at discount, like 50% off. You can get all the chocolate. There's no crowds anywhere. Like, I think that's a smart way to celebrate Valentine's Day. I wonder how she would feel about it though. Because we're celebrating our love, right? That'd be cool. I'll be your employee. Dude, yeah, man. That'd be dope. That'd be dope. Can I join here? I'm not sure what you mean on this one. Cool beans. You're going to have to fix that one. I'd work for free. No, that's the thing. Like I know. Here's the thing. I see people, content creators, exploit their own fans all the time. I don't want to do that to you. Fair work for fair wages. That's what I believe. So I would want to figure out how to pay you, and that's why I priced that into the product itself. It's deliberate, and then anything left over is what would fund big projects with the podcast. Yes, everyone is welcome. We're doing it in Table Moments Kitchen. I'll be like this Chinese sweatshop. See, that's the thing. A lot of people are doing the drop shipping stuff too, and it's just like, yeah, I kind of like that I made this in America, which, yeah, probably a little arrogant. But the cool thing is I sourced a lot of this stuff straight from Amazon. So if I can find the real suppliers for this stuff, I can dramatically reduce the cost of this stuff. And then see if I can get a sponsorship with the laser cutter that I use. I think that'd be interesting, a way to and then if I can do that, then I can just make these on live. I can have special live sessions for like TikTok Shop or whatever and make them live. And then I can pass off the savings to you guys and drop the price of this. That'd be cool. So How does that work? Oh, you guys are just having. He's black though. I'm not sure what you guys are saying. Barnes and Noble has BOGO half off on all puzzles. Barnes and Noble is goated. I'm glad you shared that with all of us, Judy. I'm the master since I'm okay, bro. Okay. What's her love language? I think her love language is quality. Let's see. What are they? What are the love languages? Gift giving. If they're flowers, it really hits for her. Um, but I think she appreciates a good gift too. But I think it's like quality time and physical touch, but it would have to be like hugs mostly. I think she's more of a hugging person. And what are the other love languages? Where do you get the resources from? Like the materials, I get them from Amazon and some other vendors for like the packaging and stuff. Because I even, yo guys, check it out. I even worked on for the longest time. Here's the thing. I came up with this idea like months ago, started selling the clear wallets. I sold 5 of those on TikTok. All the people who bought one, you're going to get one of these also in the mail. But I was trying to figure out packaging, right? How do you package these wallets? And so I finally figured that out, and I can put them in an envelope. And this is what the packaging looks like. It's a black envelope. Unfortunately, it's going to have white stickers on here with your name, the shop address, and your address. But essentially, you open it up and you get something like this. Boom. Table Moments project. You can't see it here, but yeah. And then you open it up. Boom. That's what it's going to look like. That's what it's going to look like. Pretty cool. This is the packaging. I got to work on the copy here, and then QR code, whatever. So finally figured out the packaging. So it will feel like it's worth $20 because it is worth $20. And then on top of that, the plan is here, at least in the meantime, you're gonna see it when you open it up. So you pull it out, and then it comes out, and boom, you get the $2 bill right there. I think that's a pretty cool flex. You can't beat that, man. You can't beat that. Yeah, I know, man. I was trying to figure out the packaging for the longest time. And these envelopes are, I don't know, they're fine. They're cool. And so, dude, product design is way harder than you guys might think. Way harder. She wants if it is a she, that's the thing, guys. If you ever make content online, don't assume it is a she by default. Don't. If it's quality time, she probably just wants to be with you. Yeah, probably. That's actually pretty cool. Yeah, I appreciate it, man. I was trying to find the packaging. I was working on the packaging for a long time. Even just like small details, like the rounded corners here makes all the difference. Like if they're sharp corners, it looks cheap. But rounded corners, this looks like it's professionally printed. Even got a printer for this. And it's a Table Moments project. So if you buy this, you're supporting the podcast. These could be just like special editions for you guys or anyone who wants to mess with Table Moments as a supporter. I'm thinking like it's kind of like Patreon, except you actually get something in return aside from just more content. You know, you actually get to have something. And then I might have to rebrand for like a wider audience because the table's cool for you guys. Table's cool, but you know, like a wider audience isn't going to really understand what Table Moments is. So I might have to come up with another logo for that. But the envelopes are cool. Yeah, I think so too. Any baddies in here that want the Gluck 9000? Yeah, the Gluck. How are you guys doing on TikTok? I know I've been neglecting you guys, but the guys here on Twitch are active. It's like you want to give all your kids attention, right? But there's only so much you can give. Any 6'9" men that want to titty bag? I don't know what's it. Oh, okay, got it. This is the missing part. Can you hook me up with a baddie from TikTok? How about Instagram? I recently just blew up on Instagram. I have literally within the last month. It's been a minute, Pink Taco Lover, but yeah, I can hook you up with someone on Instagram What are you looking for, man? I got 50,000 followers on Instagram right now. Oh, that's cool. You got that 16-inch pitch? I've never heard that before. That's clever, bro. Uh, oh, yeah, I know. Yeah, 50,000. Literally happened in the last month. It's been a while, bro, but yeah, I've been blowing up on Instagram. So, which is funny. Like earlier this year, I was on the Sam Cedar podcast, the Majority Report. We were arguing about Social Security, and Sam Cedar does not understand the structure of Social Security. That's why he always proposes these unfeasible solutions to fix the Social Security problem in America, right? But basically, we were just arguing back and forth, whatever. At the time, didn't have that much clout. I had some on TikTok, but everywhere else, not so much. But since then, I've outnumbered. I have Table Moments has more followers on TikTok and Instagram than he does on either of those platforms, and he has a whole team running behind him, and they talk politics and current events. Here, it's just me on camera making my videos and talking to you guys on the stream about like 6-inch pinches, you know. I think that's hilarious. Now the next goal is to body YouTube. If I can take over YouTube, get more subscribers than him on YouTube, yo, I'll call it a success. So just like, it's just us, a bunch of trolls. Yeah, I think that'd be really cool. But yeah, Sam Cedar can go, whatever. I'm a man of God now, so I gotta like, I can't be so whatever out here. But yeah. I wonder if TikTok knows that I'm on another platform. How are you guys doing here on TikTok? Put a 1 in the chat if you guys feel like you're being neglected. Put a 2 in the chat if you just don't mind listening. But yeah, I think I could hook you up. It's weird. Like, I made a video about it a while ago about the DMs you'll get when you get a little bit of clout on Instagram or on social media. And it's always dudes first who slide in your DMs, right? It's always dudes. But once you get to a certain threshold, now the ladies start going in your DMs, which is weird because it's just like, I don't know how to let them down softly. So I just like, they compliment, I'm like, all right, thank you. And then I keep it pushing. Let's see, been busy. What's your take on God? Smash or pass? Come on, man. Why you got to do that, bro? I'm all for humor, but man, leave the God out of it, bro. Can you do a quote of the day? I don't know. Do you have one? I should say. I've been trying to figure out like a sign off phrase for this stuff. Just send the women this way. Yeah. Are you into black women? I get a lot of attention from them. You don't mind though, right? They're a little. Are they aggressive? I don't know. They're cool. They're cool. You know. That's the thing. I think it'd be pretty cool to like bring people together through this platform. I don't want to do one of these like weak dating type shows that people on TikTok have been doing, which I feel some type of way about it. Which is funny because my brother was telling me about. Yeah, I don't want to. Only if they be calling me Massa. What if you call him Massa? Would you be willing to call her Massa? Or not? That's bad riz, huh? Yeah, never mind. That was a dumb question. Ignore DMs from women, no need to thank them. Here's the thing, my girl told me just take the compliment and move on. Like that's what I've been doing. Just say thank you and move on. That's how you handle them, right? You don't leave people on you ghost a follower. It's just a compliment. Who cares? Masser is. Yo, that's hilarious. Yo, definitely you cannot get away with saying that stuff or writing that stuff on Twitch for sure, or on TikTok. You can't do that. That's hilarious, bro. You know what? Here's why I like you guys, because you make the content easy. Because all I have to do is read and riff off of the comments that you guys are leaving. Because I honestly, I don't think I'm performing that well today. I feel like last week was a really good stream. The week before that was pretty cool. But I don't know, whatever it is about today, I'm not on it like that. So I appreciate the support, guys. So keep at it with the comments. And if you guys have any questions you want answered, please let me know. Product design, I have those. I'm also software, maybe if you guys want to talk about it, but I don't think you guys are into software like that. So yeah, ignore DMs from women. I generally like, all right. Yeah. So I do appreciate all the support I get though. Now it was just funny because like I don't know. I literally talked to my girl about it, like the early days versus now. Like a couple 2.5 years ago when I first started this social media stuff, and like I was not the type of person who could do this, speak in front of a camera endlessly or make all these videos, cut these things up. Like I didn't do social media at all. I was not a social media person. Like all these other people here who are doing this stuff, they've been doing social media for like 10 years or something, and they finally found their platform on TikTok or Instagram, whatever. No, man. This is literally within the last couple of years. And the success only happened in 2023. First video that went stupid viral was a DoorDash video on TikTok, followed by, at the end of the year in December, a video about microwaves that went crazy viral on Instagram. And that's literally 2023. That was my 2023. I started 2023 with, I think, sub 1,000 followers, subscribers across platforms. Less than 1,000. I think it was less than 500, I think. And all of it was on Instagram. We had some on TikTok and then got shadow banned, so I had to recreate that and started. No, I think the TikTok had like around 700 or whatever at the beginning of the year. And literally in 1 year crossed 100,000. That's crazy. That's crazy, guys. That's crazy. You think girls think guys that slide in their DMs? I don't know. I have no clue. I thought you just take a compliment and you keep it pushing. That's how I've been doing it. I'm just like, no, they usually, here's the thing. Women are respectful. They're not just saying like, yo, I want it. Like guys do. Don't get me wrong. Like guys are like, yo, you're so attractive or you're so hot. And it's just like, all right, whatever. Girls will be like, oh, I love your content. And maybe they might say something about being cute, but generally it's just like, oh man, I love the content, whatever. I'm just like, thanks. And that's it. A girl's really interested because she'll find your private profile and like a few photos. It's just like, whatever. I don't even check my personal, so yeah. But that's how I handle it. Girls aren't like overtly sexual like that. Yo, the craziest, I don't think I ever told my girl this, but like, I don't know why it never even occurred to me to tell her, but I'll tell her. But I wasn't even sure about this. That's why I didn't bring it up. But like a woman, or at least a profile with a woman's picture asked if I was interested in being a sperm donor. I wasn't sure if it was for her or not. And I was like, no, I'm not personally interested, but I might know some guys, because I was thinking maybe she was recruiting or something for like, dudes. This was a black lady, or a black photo. I thought that was kind of crazy. That is the craziest thing I've ever gotten as a DM. I will assume, to make the story better, that she wanted mine. Okay? I'll assume that. But I couldn't confirm it because so I inquired for more information from my homeboys who might be interested in offering their sperm. It's crazy, guys. This game is so wild, bro. And here's the thing, like, I like the relationship I have. I'm in a good one, a really good one that I think a lot of people would envy. So, like, and I'm a simple guy. I don't have desires like other people do to like want all this other stuff or other people or any of that. So the temptation isn't there. So the sliding in the DMs doesn't mean anything. And I know they're only there because now they see the clout, whatever. It's just whatever. But if you're not a guy like me, and you start getting all this stuff, I can understand how guys can fall to this temptation. Cause like, is this what it's like to be a girl? And here's the thing. I don't know if I actually had this conversation with my girl, but I was just like, no. I think I mentioned it to her, where it's like, look, I've gotten at the point where there are 50,000 people following Table Moments on Instagram. Essentially, it's my face everywhere, so they're following me, and I get people sliding in my DMs, right? But here's the funny thing: she's a girl, and she has what, like 500, 600 followers on Instagram, and she probably gets just as many DMs from guys. That's the ratios we're talking about, fellas. That's the ratio of attention that guys, that's how much clout you have to equal a regular girl on social media in terms of DMs. That's crazy. I might have to make a video about that. Like, it's crazy. Women have no idea how dry a guy's inbox really is. You ain't getting any play like that. Unless you're like crazy attractive and you're posting those pictures on social media. No. If you have a private, here's the thing. My girl's profile is private and she gets DMs from strangers. That's crazy. Here I am with like 50,000 followers and a modest amount of people sliding in my DMs. About the same amount probably. This is crazy, man. Oh man, why do you gotta say it like that? Why do I only get men in my DMs? Damn, just calling your wife a regular girl. It's not like that, bro. Why you gotta take it there? Do I have a side chick? Table Moments is my side chick. Oh, yeah, he's taking claim for that, but whatever. Table Moments is my side chick. Or maybe say table, or yeah, I don't know. I was about to make a God joke, but it didn't feel right. So it is what it is. Yeah. But that's crazy, man. The ratios of attention and clout you need to get the same attention as a normal girl. Maybe that's a better way. Because her profile is private. It blows my mind that she can still get DMs from dudes. Her profile is private. How does that make sense? It's just like, whatever. Which is a funny thing. Like, if here's the funny thing. If I can get other people to join Table Moments as like a regular cast and they're single dudes, man, the play they can get, man. Oh my God. Like, it's going to fall on your lap, guys. It's just going to fall on your lap and just like, what? Man, it's wild. Clout is a strange thing, guys. Clout is a strange thing. But it doesn't mean anything to me. It's just a number. Damn, get me that play. Dude, we'll get you on the pod. You make enough money from these WADs, I can hire you. You can be a part of this. We can build software together because I have some software ideas. I have some experience building software, but you do too. So we can actually start a startup here. We build cool stuff for people and yeah, join the team. Dude, you know, I've gotten to the point where I've learned to accept that I can't do it by myself. I've gotten here this far by myself, or at least largely with my effort alone. But in order to take this to the next level, unfortunately, or fortunately, maybe I have to learn to give up control, or at least bring people as part of the operation. Because the reason why I never changed the name, like Table Moment started off as a podcast, siblings podcast. My siblings were a part of this, and but they're no longer consistent part of it anymore, and so it had to just be me. But I kept the name Table Moments because I like the idea of it being bigger than me. And so if I want it to be bigger than me, then I have to actually make it bigger, which means involving other people. And I want to compensate you guys for it too. I don't like doing this free labor stuff that a lot of people are so ready to exploit people who just want to be a part of something bigger. It's like, no, you guys deserve to be paid for good work. And so if I can pay you guys and you get to work on cool stuff with me, then, and we get to work together and actually build some cool things, rock the world a little bit, troll it a little bit, and do podcasting, but also do interesting video ideas that I have that I think you guys would be a perfect fit for. Man, the things we could do in this world would be awesome. All self-funded too, so that's even crazy. So we can literally be as free as we want. Imagine a world like that. I wouldn't even consider it like employment. It would be like a partnership. And the cool thing is, like, it'd be cool to work on stuff and then give people who are watching people like you guys who are part of the since the beginning, give you guys a piece of it. Why not? Like Mr. Beast, except giving away pieces of businesses or ventures that we're working on, or like product sales because you guys became affiliates or something. I don't know, something like that. That'd be so cool. That'd be so cool to do. I got some editing skills if you want them. Might need them. Like, I mean, you're watching these streams already. If you wanted to take a bunch of these streams and turn them into clips, yeah, you can share them yourself, or if you want to send them to me, and then based on performance, I could pay you on that. Like, if you want to get in on that. Can you massage my feet and read me a bedtime story? I will not massage your feet, but consider this stream your bedtime story. So go tuck yourself in bed and nod and fall asleep to the sound of my voice. Cool. Yeah, let me know. Like, cause yeah, I mean, I have so many of these streams out here. I feel like, are there any gems in this stuff? I feel like I'm drop gems every now and then. It's just I have to be more concise with the language so they're easier to edit. And I know the pain of editing because I literally have to do it myself too. So I know it's worth compensation. So if your video performs, I would pay you for it. And it'd be cool because like, I'm part of the creativity beta. So if it performs, it actually gets paid. But then if I can put a product link in there, I don't know, I'll really figure out this e-commerce stuff. It'd be really dope to sell these wallets at scale. And then be able to fund the operations and be able to hire people to take this to the next level. Or at least bring you on as partners who can actually make some money off of this too. I think it'd be really cool. Lil Shorty on YouTube says, hey, what's up, man? What's good? I got some other projects for a magazine company and some of my own stuff, but I'll try and get something for you. Yeah, no pressure, bro. Like, do the things you got to do, bro. No pressure. But I even just appreciate the offer. You think cars on Copart go bid less? I'm not sure what you mean, Slim Booty Judy. Cars on Copart go bid less. I'm not sure what you mean. Who that little shorty? What do you mean? Little shorty, right? Hey, I don't know. It's on YouTube. You're on the wrong platform if you're trying to holler at her or him. Little shorty, if you're a girl, don't admit it because these guys are really thirsty and they're going to come on strong. Unless you want it, in which case just say I'm a female and these guys will... Oh, they're short. Great. Perfect. That's exactly the clarification we needed. But yeah. Tell her I got that 6-inch pinch. No, I hope... Oh, I'm a guy. Yeah, that's awful. It did not work out as you expected, but yeah, they know you got a 6-inch pinch. I got 10 inches of throbbing love. Even better. All right, guys, here's the thing. Why do you guys think the length matter? Are you guys describing circumference or the length? If you guys are describing circumference, maybe you guys are actually pitching yourselves well, but women, I mean, up to a point, really don't need to be stabbed in their cervix, guys. They don't. Like, obviously there are size queens out there. They want to feel filled as they say, but you don't need that much. 10 inches? You can't even go all the way because she's going to be like wincing in pain. Yeah, you feel good in the moment, but do you know it messes up your stroke if you have to only go like 3/4 of the way, you know? Like, nah, not a problem you guys ran into, huh? Maybe just me. No, we talking about how he's a guy. Talking. Tell him I'll lick peanut butter off his mouth. See, you guys always gotta go. No, whatever. You guys always take it weird. Fine. Whatever. How are you guys doing on TikTok? I don't even know if TikTok's working right now. Yeah, I don't know. TikTok's like frozen right now. Maybe I'll end the TikTok real quick because it looks like... Yeah, I'll just focus on you guys. But yeah. TikTok on? Yeah, TikTok on. See ya. I don't know. I might add him back because it looked like it was frozen for a second. I don't know if comments were coming through and I don't know. I might have to join in like 5 minutes or whatever. And I don't know if I have much more in me, but I appreciate you guys, and maybe this is a great way to just like close this out. 2 hours and 34 minutes, I think, is decent. Maybe we'll do this for another 15 minutes if you guys got anything. But yeah. And TikTok permanently. I've been thinking about it, man, because like I've had some recent success on Instagram. If I continue, if I'm able to keep growing the Instagram, it might surpass the TikTok audience, which would be crazy. Now it's like, all right, let's go to YouTube and like make that even bigger. And TikTok, let me put it on the screen. What are you doing on Insta? The same videos I post on TikTok. So you guys are on Twitch, so you don't see the videos I post, but I basically post shorts or like slightly over 1 minute long, or I just break down certain things. So like, what do I post? Let's see. Like this week, I posted a video about engagement rings. I posted a video about Jonathan Majors. But it's just random topics. You know, like how this live stream goes where we're talking about anything and everything. Basically, the videos I posted are the same thing. Yeah, can I rub oil on you? I don't want my Bali to be licked. Yeah. I've seen the YouTube. Yeah, see, here's the thing. The YouTube video ideas are kind of weak. I have some ideas, but it's just a matter of like doing it all myself is kind of hard, which is the point I'm at right now. Just trying to push this thing and then trying to monetize the thing. And I think I'm spread too thin. And then I'm also doing some like personal stuff as well. So, but I'm kind of committed to this journey. Like I'm building something for me and anyone who wants to be a part of this thing. And kind of, yeah. Oh, appreciate it, Pink Taco. I'll make you some for YouTube. Yeah, man. If they're good, I'll post them. I'll even tag you in it if you want me to. Yeah. Vertical, horizontal, up to you, man. You decide. And then I also have some videos I'll be posting on YouTube specifically. I've been getting into script writing, essentially. You're doing great, man. Keep it up. Appreciate it, little shorty. I don't know. How do you define great? That's the thing. Like, I've had some success, but now the question is like, none of it's real until it's sustainable. I don't know if it's sustainable at this point because it's all centered around me and my motivation and trying to monetize the thing. And 2024, I think, has to be the year I figure out how to make this sustainable in the long term. Because up to this point, it was just experimentation and just like trying to build an audience and going in all these different directions with content. And I like that the content can be anything, which is why we can have conversations here about whatever. And I like the idea of like a podcast about anything. It's a crazy idea if you think about it, because people like niches and, you know, people like to put content creators in these like buckets where it's like, you're this person, you're not supposed to be talking about anything else. It's like, I reject that completely. Like, we are complicated people. All of us are. We can talk about anything. And I like that this is a space where we can do that and also have fun and not take life so seriously. Making me wet. Little Shorty sounding kind of hot. Yeah. By the way, Little Shorty, the guys on Twitch are a little get sexual really, really quickly. And now they're asking each other to rub their feet. I'm trying to post more and expand on different video genres. Yeah. What kind of content do you make? And what's your channel name? I'll give you a sub. Is it Lil Short? You know what? Maybe I can just go to the live stream and see your name there. Because I think you're the only person. Yeah. Go to channel. Cool. There we go. I should be your 21st subscriber. Yeah. Oh, and yeah. Yeah, experimentation, man. It all comes down, the way I've figured out social media memes. Okay, yeah, memes are good because like memes are shareable. So you have that built-in like virality already in the thing. If you make a meme that's a good meme. Like for instance, like I've noticed my videos that end up doing well on Instagram are videos that people share in their stories. And so that's essentially how people will share it if you do the Instagram stuff. I got more subs than Little Shorty. We all start somewhere, man. We all start somewhere. So, like, yeah, I haven't even broken 1,000 subs on YouTube. Like, 428. Nah, 2024 is the year I think I have to take over YouTube. Body YouTube real quick. Just give it a little 1-2. Um, I got. All right, so here's the thing. Yeah, Little Shorty, and I try to make original memes, not reposts. Yeah, here's the thing. That's the harder way to do it, and I respect that because that's essentially the strategy I took when it came to content on all these social platforms. I want to make original content, and so I've even briefly dabbled in like sort of reaction stuff. Not reactions. I take a different approach. I find a clip, cut it to its most essential points, and then I give a take that's completely unexpected and different if I can give something. And so I did that, and that's one video that went viral on TikTok. Um, but uh, but yeah, man, it's the harder way to actually try to make original content. But I think it's better in the long term. At least that's what I found for myself. Because like other people, they just like stitch other people's videos, which I've done stitches, but that's on the TikTok platform. But what other people will do is like rip other people's videos and then just do reactions where they're just looking at like whatever and then that's their content. Or people are lazy where they use the public as their entertainment. You here are trying to make original content, which is what I respect, but it is the harder path because you're just going to try a lot. And literally in this new podcast episode, I got a chance to speak with an artist who literally just got nearly 1 million streams in 2023, Spotify streams. And we were talking about it, and he's like, yeah, what we've noticed, even on the music side and the content side, is like 99% of the shots you shoot are not going to work. But that 1%, that one shot that does go viral, gets views, is going to be responsible for all the following and you end up getting. Now, you could shortcut this by stealing other people's stuff, but it is copyright, and you're not learning the skills of actually being able to make content, which is, I think, the better long-term skill. And that's what I essentially did. I posted lots of videos on Instagram, lots of videos on TikTok, over 700 on Instagram, over 900 on TikTok, including stitches and stuff like that. And so now I've consistently gotten viral videos on Instagram and TikTok especially. And the cool thing about TikTok is your video might not perform now, but over time, as the algorithm pushes it to the right cohort of people, it'll start to do better. And so like I have videos from like May about to cross 1 million right now. And it's just a slow, steady kind of growth thing. And so it's like, I think it is worth learning how to do it the right way. And I think the approach you're taking is a good one. It's just a grind, and nobody likes the grind. But if you have the stomach for it and you're willing to stick with it long enough, you can be a meme lord. And people will hire you to do that, like campaigns. Obviously, the election year's coming up. Dude, they would hire meme people who can make memes for the virality. I might get in on the grift too. Who knows? I know how to make a video that's compelling. You want to be my 36 sub? Yeah. Come on YouTube, leave a comment, and I can find your channel. I'll sub to you. Yeah, I've got to think about what I think would be funny to reach a lot of people, but I want to pass like 100 views a video. You'll get there, dude. You'll get there. It's really about, see, this is an interesting thing. And it's also a good thing that you're focusing on funny, because funny is shareable. Like my stuff is more informational. Like it's just me talking into a camera and then I edit it. You can see some of my videos, my shorts. So that's essentially what it is. And every now and then I try to do a funny video, but my sense of humor is different from most people's senses of humor. But as you do more and more of it, Lil Shorty, you're going to notice what works. You're going to have one that pops off and you'll be like, ooh, interesting. I leaned into this. Also look into Scott Adams' rules about funny. Adams rules about jokes. Humor formula. I'll put it in, let's see. Here we go. I'll put it in the comment section here for you so you can look at it because you're doing memes. So I think this would be useful as just a basis, a fundamental of like fundamentals of funny. And he explains it in a YouTube video. Scott Adams. This is the creator of the Delbert comics. And basically, there are elements. If you can include these elements in your joke, then they're generally going to be funny. So in your case, you're taking it to a meme. And so that's what I would recommend. Or at least look at this as a possible way to structure your memes. So if there's something clever, it's just combining things that people don't think you were going to combine, yet somehow made it work. Naughty is also funny. Bizarre is funny too. Cruel is also funny. Cute is funny. And recognizable. So that's the humor formula. If you look at the comic strip Calvin and Hobbes, there was a cute kid and a cute animal, and the animal talked, and sometimes it was a stuffed animal, and sometimes it was a real tiger. So he had bizarre and cute in every comic. And here's the key: before he even started writing, he had cute and bizarre covered. And so, like, if you can incorporate a lot of these things in there, yeah, could make a meme. Yeah, you're welcome, man. If that's useful. And shareability, yeah, man. That's how I think you're gonna win the meme stuff. Shareability, and that just requires reps. So you're posting on YouTube, but also consider Instagram. I think Instagram would work well for memes, especially if they're image memes. Those could work well on Instagram. TikTok, I'm not sure about the meme stuff. I think there it's mostly just running and gunning with the camera type of thing. Oh, that was a question to. Damn, little shorty didn't answer my question. Was that a? Was it this question here? You want to be my 36th sub? Yeah. Okay. Oh, you asked on YouTube. Oh, no. There's usually video-based memes. Yeah. Yeah. All right. You guys got anything else on your mind? Any other questions? Any tips or any, if you guys want any game on content creation or whatever? Or you can just always like, is there a way to message people on YouTube, Little Shorty? If you have any questions, feel free to DM me. I don't know if you can DM me on YouTube, but you can DM me on Instagram or TikTok. Just table.moments on Instagram and table moments pod on TikTok. Yeah, I know the branding is inconsistent, but table.moments got banned or shadow banned on TikTok, so I had to switch up the name. No, I don't think you can on YouTube yet, so that could be one way to reach out to me if you want any tips. Plus, new episode. I'm behind on the editing, which I'll probably do later tonight or tomorrow. It'll probably be published maybe like Wednesday or Thursday next week. It's a video podcast, but it'll also be on all the audio feeds. And it's me and the musician, artist type, and we talk about the whole content game and all that. So there's a lot of YouTubers that are big that are retiring. Yeah. Oh, for real? Yo, let's check it out. Oh, okay. Got you. You're the guy who wanted the clear wallet, right? Just confirm it for me, and then I'll make sure to include that for you. I'll put it in the envelope for you if you're the guy. Just confirm it for me real quick right now. Appreciate it, man. Let's see. Cool. Got that. Which version? Ooh, you like the green, huh? Okay. Yeah, on TikTok? Okay. Yeah, all right. I'll include a clear version for you. Thank you for being the first order. And when you do receive it, let me know what you think of it, how I can improve it. I think it's a pretty nice wallet. And let me know what you think about it. But yeah, I will send that out. Thank you, man. You're the first. With the $2 bill obviously included. Yeah. Thank you for being a real one, man. First one, guys. First one. Very cool. Very, very cool. All right. This is good, guys. We first generated revenue for this stuff. And yeah, Awesome. Cool. Very, very cool. Um, all right. Any other dude? No, thank you. Thank you. You're the real one, bro. You're the real one. Because, here's the thing. I have a strong, maybe overly strong appreciation for the first. Eventually, I think we'll be able to get a lot of orders regularly. But being the first should be recognized in some way. So you will forever be on that list of people who messed with this before everybody else. And the reason why I like the price point of it is, one, I think it's a pretty good deal because a similar wallet on Amazon is like $57, and I'm like, I like the thin wallet too, but I don't like spending that much money for something thin. But then also the profit margins are enough that I can give things in it, like a $2 bill or an extra clear wallet in there. And maybe you might get something extra in there. Who knows? I don't, you'll see it. You'll see it. But I like being generous with people. So even like when people were buying the clear wallets from me, I gave them an extra little thing, a different version of the wallet, which I'm thinking I want to throw in for you too, Rob. I think I'm going to do that. So we'll see. We'll see. Look forward to it. Yeah. Cool. Very, very cool. All right, guys. I think I'm going to sign out. You guys have any last minute things or anything else? I think this is a great way to end the stream. Great way. Maybe that's the way I should end streams. Just like, all right, guys, if you want to support the channel, buy a wallet. Or if you guys have any product ideas, feel free to DM it to me. Like, I'm an engineer. Like these things on here on my glasses are magnets and stuff. So if you guys come up with any cool things, and then also I'll be working on software too. So it'd be cool to give some stuff away for you guys, especially when it comes to creative stuff. Little Shorty, I don't know if you're still here, but I did build an app to help me post content across platforms. So maybe if I can package that, I would give that away to you guys for free too. So that'd be cool. But all right, no last minute things. I don't have a sign off phrase yet, so I'm just gonna end it. I appreciate everyone watching. I appreciate all the replays. 2024, I think is gonna be a big year for Table Moments, and let's see if we can do some interesting stuff. Rock the world a little. Do some good out here. Maybe pad your pockets too. And yeah. You still just streaming one time a week? Yeah. But here's the thing. Now that I got a good setup here with the camera and everything, I might have to do it multiple times, but on different platforms. Maybe that would be easier because like doing two platforms is kind of hard. And like when I'm not on TikTok or I'm focusing on you guys, then it's a different thing. And then TikTok, it's a different thing, whatever. I think each one deserves its own attention. So maybe instead of doing like 3 hours on this stream like we're pushing right now, maybe it would be like an hour and a half on each platform. So you guys, Twitch and YouTube would be simultaneous because it works the same through StreamYard. And then I would do TikTok on a separate day, and then probably even incorporate Instagram in there. And then I would just be doing it on four platforms, 3 streams every week. And then, yeah. It would get slow though. Maybe. Yeah, that's the thing. Like the audience on YouTube and Twitch aren't that big, so it's just gonna be us talking, and so that's why the Twitch stuff is cool, or the TikTok stuff. Like Rob came over from TikTok, so I'll think about it. I gotta figure out a way to like make the audience bigger here, so that we can actually have pretty interesting streams and maybe even structure it a little better. Which I know I've been doing this for over a year now, so I should like. It would get slow if I did it one at a time. Yeah, maybe. Yeah. So I'll figure it out. I'll figure out something. Oh, or maybe on TikTok I could do it with Jose. So Jose is someone who's been on the live stream before or on the podcast before, and he just mentioned on TikTok that we should do a live stream together. I'm down. I'd be down to co-host a Table Moments / Jose live stream on TikTok, and maybe that's my TikTok presence, and then with you guys, maybe doing the Sunday, but they're the background and you guys are the focus. That'd be really cool. But otherwise, appreciate it. I will get to fulfilling that order, Rob. And yeah, man, thank you for the support. Thank you, everyone. Thank you for the year 2023 and what we've accomplished so far. And to the future, I guess. I'm committed. I'm all in, guys. I'm all in. Are you all in? Let's do it. Let's do it. Yeah, no worries. No worries, man. It was nice seeing you here again. I really appreciate it. But yeah, everyone have a good night. And everyone watching the replay, I also appreciate you too. I don't know who you are. I don't see the metrics, but if you're watching 3 hours of this, man, you are a real one. So bye, bye, bye.